You're boiling. What do you mean you're boiling?
Boiling. It's boiling hot. It's humid and horrible and whatnot.
You like how I got you out of there the other morning when you was in the middle of the fire? I took care of you, Lynn. I
Did you
thought
take
you was.
care of me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow,
sure that
dripping
shit
with
is.
sincerity. I see I've been busted to a new time slot.
I'm sure you've been resurfaced. I'm sure. You gotta trust the process, though, Lynn. As crazy
I
as
got to
Swaz
trust the
is,
process.
trust the process.
Hmm.
I had to do what I had to do in order for me to be able to do what I do currently. If that makes any sense.
In order for what?
In order for for me to go live at night, I had to continuously go live every morning. It's crazy as that sounds.
Well, there seems to be a whole lot of drama going on that I know nothing about because I work during the day. So when I hop on or peek in, things are in full swing, and I have no clue what's going on with anyone.
Yeah,
And
I've
that's
been in the
okay.
zero drama, Lynn. So any drama that has occurred on Instagram today, I had zero to do with it. I can proudly say that.
Well, I do know when I when I saw a few things earlier, I had managed to get in the middle of something. In the middle of it. Not that's not correct. I am present while certain things go down, and then I leave.
Yeah, but
Um,
the people don't see that. They just see you in the middle of the drama. That's all they see. Whether you're
what?
quiet or not,
But
that's
it's
all.
not. But the drama has nothing to do with me. I'm just there, and then
Gotta
I'm like,
escape. Gotta escape. You don't want to be known connected to drama. You don't want that to be how your
well,
name is.
you know, I don't bring the drama. I
I know you
bring
don't.
I
No, you
bring
don't.
the comatose dullness.
The chromatome. No, I did. You
I
want to be
feel
up there.
bad because sometimes I come up here and I think, oh my God, I'm probably the most boring person on the face of the earth here, up contaminating, the live and uh, making people be bored and driving your numbers down. I feel bad
I don't.
about that. I
I
feel
don't. Care.
responsible.
I don't care about the numbers. I care about the support, Lynn. So if people can't support what I'm trying to do, then maybe they don't belong here.
I do know that I had thoughts. I had thoughts, but earlier today on several topics, and but
You didn't want to. You
other
don't want to.
things were in full swing. So I guess there was those will live and die with me, or I will share them on a live of my own. Because occasionally, I hit the button.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. I've seen you hit the button, gotten out of there, saved as much face as you possibly could.
Hey, Jenny, what do you mean gotten that? Well, of course you're not going to hang out because again, my level of dullness is high. Um, although I never mind. I did pick up some numbers today, but that was fun and games. Hey, Leo.
Does anyone know what Lynn's
And then I
smoking?
got and then I got scorched for it because I was
Anybody know
told
what's
that
going on?
I needed to maintain my dignity a little better. There was an expectation that I did not get into any
You like
shenanigans
my
or,
new glasses, Lynn?
oh, you're no matter what you do, Swaz, you bring it and you're delightful and
Are you sure,
uh,
Lynn?
glasses on, glasses off,
Are you sure, Lynn?
top notch.
This is Swaz, no glasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful.
Swaz ready to move forward.
Looking like you have better vision already.
Thank you. I try. Thank you, Jenny.
Absolutely. You bring the lovely. But
Do
I've
you?
discovered that
This.
whenever I say anything nice to a man, for some reason it gets twisted and misconstrued.
No, I
So
said thank you. I just said thank you. I didn't
yeah,
get
no, I know you did. I know, but
nothing.
what happens is if I'm nice to people and polite and complimentary, and all of a sudden I'm hot to trot and ready to go, and everyone knows that I'm concrete from the neck down.
Well, these glasses have led to two six-figure jobs. Without them, they don't respect me the same. Believe it or not.
I totally understand here.
As
I
weird
could
as
I could.
that sounds, I don't need glasses. Don't need them.
Look, look.
Well,
We
I
can.
do use them because sometimes the blue light's a little crazy. I got a lot of monitors
Well, these
coming
are
at
my
me.
nice little blue light glasses. What do you think?
Nice, very nice, very
You
very
know,
nice, very nice. I think
But
I want a similar thing.
I'm still getting used to the fact that, you know, at 53, I kind of need some reading glasses now. Because I don't wear glasses. So reading glasses is where we're now at, and I forget to put them on. So I don't know if I'm looking at a 5 or a 6 or an 8.
Well, they called me about a 3.2. So
Mm,
did you make that out?
3.2, huh?
Leo, Leo. Well,
Yeah,
hello,
what's up with
Leo.
that? Yeah,
Leo,
Leo doesn't talk to me anymore.
yes, he
I don't
does.
know what
Leo does
happened.
well. Leo loves you.
Maybe he had a fallout with me that I didn't know about.
Thank you, sweets. Thank you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so people can be so kind.
Yes. So, is everything calm now? Is everything good
I
in the
have
hood?
zero drama in my hood. There's no drama
Well,
around
you
me.
know, I have zero drama. The that's why I'm dull. My daughter and I had a very interesting conversation that I would, you know, share at some point. But
Yo, Swaz. Lynn,
Leo!
what's happening?
What up,
hello,
bro?
Leo.
How's it going?
Are we still speaking?
Huh? Here's my glasses.
Okay, okay, Leo.
The six-figure job glasses, Swaz.
Yeah. You know, you might have to get. You might be going into the quarters. They might start
Huh?
taking quarters. Quarter million, maybe a half, 750.
Hey, listen.
The numbers get different then when you put those type of glasses on.
Yeah, this is all about numbers, man. Listen, I was gonna say, how you doing, Lynn?
Oh, I'm just delightful. I thought you weren't talking to me. So, you know,
What?
I'm a fragile little soul. I get confused
No, you know
when
what? I haven't really been hitting live like that from time to time. I'll sit down, but you know what? I've had some real bad internet connection with my phone for some odd reason.
well, I do know that you've had some seriously bad Wi-Fi going on. I've seen that.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi's been like, but luckily for me, you know
Leo,
what happened?
Leo, I can tell you a little trick. Hold on, I can
Let
tell you a
me.
little trick that I
Well,
can tell you.
I
Hold
managed.
on. I can tell you a little trick to get your Wi-Fi good. Pay your bill.
Ah,
Oh, funny, haha. Listen, no, you know what it was? I actually found out exactly why my Wi-Fi was so slow.
you had an old router?
Apparently, Swaz, you work with computers, so you should know this. Apparently, what I didn't do was I actually decided to tweak my APN on the phone. You have an APN on your phone, which I've never used, and I actually used the APN. So now it's given me faster and a little bit more harder Wi-Fi than before. So it's
The
actually worked out.
APN. What's the
Yeah,
APN? I know VPN. What's the APN?
the APN, it's on your phone. If you go through your phone settings and you go to networks, you'll see you've got an APN. Now, your APN actually works off of a code from the company that you're actually using for your
This is
mobile phone.
iPhone. iPhone you're talking about, right?
Yeah, any phone. Any phone you have has an APN on there. And there's this code that you can put in and it actually boosts your Wi-Fi. So what they did for me yesterday, they just gave me this code to put inside the APN and it's just basically jumped up my Wi-Fi by
I
about
gotta figure this shit
1,000%.
out. I gotta figure that out. How?
Yeah, so it doesn't.
Sync,
This is why my Wi-Fi is
sync
working
with the
now.
cloud. Switch to mobile data. Turn off Wi-Fi. Show network quality. Wi-Fi power says network update. Manage networks. Wi-Fi control. Hotspot 2.0. I'm looking on my Android. I don't see that, but I know what you're saying. I'm
Yeah,
gonna check your
if
iPhone.
you've got an Android, you've definitely got an APN anyway. Which basically, what a lot of people do when they buy a mobile phone, what they don't know is that the settings are on there for your settings to actually be a lot more solid than what you've got them at the time. But they don't tell you that when you buy the phone. So, but I was a
What up,
bit
Annie?
unfortunate. Huh?
Yo, my phone overheated 3 times since I got this stupid iPhone.
But they will
3 different
overheat
times.
anyway. Phones are prone to overheat.
Yeah,
They
not
will.
my Android. They don't overheat. I've never had an. I had a phone that was 4 years old and never overheated. You
I
never heard me.
I've
usually,
never had
funnily
that.
enough, when I'm actually trading, I actually put the fan on my phone so it doesn't overheat anyway.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
access points. So basically, you set up the access point. Tap new,
Yeah,
tap new.
you go to the access point, and then what they do is they give you the code to put into your access point, and it basically makes the Wi-Fi. Once you switch the phone off and switch it back on, it makes your Wi-Fi run a lot faster, and it doesn't cut. So if you see like how I'm talking to you now, I've got no dramas with my Wi-Fi
Yeah,
because
no,
I
it's flawless. It's flawless.
yeah, it's solid.
No, walk around, walk around. Let's test it.
So just to show you now, right? Before I was in certain parts of the room, and you know certain parts you go, you might get a black spot. But now I haven't got any. Lynn's spinning.
Well, Lynn is spinning. I have the
Yeah,
S22 Ultra and the iPhone 13.
there you go. But right now,
Yeah, it's good. Nothing, no hiccups, no nada.
yeah, so Swaz, you guys going to host this thing for me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
speaking of, I gotta confirm something. I'm glad you just said that.
say that again.
I gotta confirm something. I'm supposed to have guests tomorrow.
Oh, no, it won't be tomorrow. I'll give you like 2 days notice beforehand. So basically, the way I'm going to set it up is going to just be 2 people at a time. So basically, only one person can take that 500, and only one person can take the 1,000.
Okay. When do you
Yeah.
want to do it?
Well, I'm looking in the next couple of days. So what I was thinking of doing is, basically, the funniest thing is if both people get the same direction, yeah, then they both get the money.
Hold on. What you talking about? Like off the live, offline, or on the
It's
live?
live. It's going to
No,
be
no, no,
live.
no,
So
no. No, I'm talking to the comments. Talking to the comments because brothers say you need to talk one day. I'm like, what are you talking? Offline, on the live? When do you need to talk to me and how? All right, so go ahead. My
who's?
bad, Leo.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So basically, like for example, the reason why Nola and Zion was able to get the money because they both guessed it in the right direction at the same time.
Mm.
So they both got paid out at the same time.
Mm.
Yeah, but the way it's going to work, right? Because I was hoping. See, the thing is, right? I know you do your lives, and the lives are more for controversy than anything else. But I thought it'd be interesting to see some people that want to make some money and most probably get into the idea of making money for themselves.
Yeah, my live's on for controversy, bro.
Yeah, on the IG. So I just thought, you know what? Once people live actually see how this thing really works and see how fast 500 or 1,000 just comes in without having to do nothing for 5 minutes for the day, it just goes to show you how real this shit is. Because like I was saying to Zana Nola, that's how fast you can make money. So it just gives them an idea of the direction. Because sometimes I know people pin up their lives just to get donations and stuff, but there's nothing better than the competition that'll actually work to take some real money. You know what I'm saying? Something that actually does something for you for that week. So I decided, you know what, it might be a great idea. So that's why I thought, well, I'll let you host it. But I was going to talk to you about it differently still, just to see how you would see that going forward later on.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Just remember, we come from 2 different walks of life, even though we've intersected. You understand, UL? And maybe you don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, but believe me, I'm serving my purpose, sir.
Who are you talking to?
UL.
Oh,
I can feel what he wants to talk about already. I can feel it.
oh, most probably the just the recent activities. You mean?
No, it feels like it has something to do with race and all that type of stuff.
Oh, okay. Wow, IG's fucking interesting though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who you telling?
Yes,
Who you telling, bro? We have been through a great deal on these IG streets.
Yeah, I can see that, man. A whole bunch of characters.
You should have lit.
A
You should have
whole
been here
bunch.
the other day, literally for 4 hours.
Oh, listen, I
4 hours.
saw it, man.
They talked. Mac and I talked about all the different pitfalls we had going through.
Oh, you know what was really funny? A girl that I knew, she was murdered on live the other day in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, a girl that I knew over an argument on IG. It went so that's why I was just sort of a little bit off the other day, because it happened like most probably like 8-9 hours before that live jumped off. So I was like, oh no, not again. And I just thought, nah. And this live that live just, and it was a Jamaican girl as well. It was 2 Jamaicans that got into an argument on live, Swaz, and the argument just went from 1 to 100 real fast. So you see, when the other girl pulled up, she pulled up with some real shit, and she wasn't playing. And that's just where it went. So, you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm very cautious. Jenny, I have read you before. So
yeah, it is what it is.
You wouldn't be
yeah.
here if I didn't read you already.
So what's the topic for tonight, Swaz?
Trust the process.
Huh?
Trust the process.
I can't hear you. Say that again.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. In what?
In general.
Huh? In general.
In general.
Boy. Right now, I've got 2 of my friends going to Ukraine, and they're getting £5,000 a piece, and £5,000 a piece to go fight and come back, and they get that money. And they're only there for like 3 months.
Leah, I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, that's all right, Bambi. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I'm moving to London. So
You're what?
We're moving to London.
You're moving to London.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that supposed to be happening?
No big.
I don't know, before the end of the year.
What's up, man?
But do you know of a good place to live in London?
What, in London? Well, it depends on where you want to go. I mean, London's got so much places. I mean, I mean, who's moving? Is Dave East moving to London? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, we're gonna move there.
Why are women so irritating?
But I was just wondering,
Hold on. Jenny, you're unsure right now, Jenny. That's where you
Well,
are. In your mind, you're unsure. Yes?
If you're planning on moving to London, I will say to you that the countryside of London's very nice. That's all I can say.
Looks like Bambi didn't make it. Just like the movie.
Well,
why are women so irritating, man? What's wrong with these women, man?
Don't get me started, little B. You want to make me lose all
Why are they so irritating, man?
Well,
let me speak. You don't speak, let me speak, right? So my fiance hit me up earlier while I was at work. I worked till 6 today. She was like, "Can you take the kids to the clinic, to the doctor?" I say, "Well, I don't get off until 6," because she was asking me to take them at 5 o'clock. So I say, "Well, I don't get off until 6. What time do the clinic close?" So she don't say nothing. It's okay. I'll figure it out. How are you mad at me because I'm at work? I don't understand. You act like I said, no, I'm not going to take them. I said, no, I can't take them because I'm at work. So she get attitude, don't say nothing back. I say, okay, cool. So I'm in the store getting me some lunch. Why she call me? Where you at? Why you ain't at the house yet? I stopped and got me some little Taco Tuesday tacos.
Oh, it is
Put
Taco
some gas
Tuesday.
in my
Damn,
car.
LB.
It is Taco Tuesday, right?
Tacos.
She called me talking about, can you take them to the clinic? Why you ain't take them? Why you ain't at home? You never text back. You said, I'm going to figure it out. That means you're going to figure it out without me.
Wow.
Good evening, beautiful
Taco
people.
Tuesday.
Good
What's
evening,
up? What's
beautiful
up?
people. Good evening. All that have joined the live, I appreciate you. Hopefully, you're having a good
Yeah, good
night.
evening, everyone.
We are
I don't
tapped
think
in
I'm
with
finna
What's
Leo.
trust
happening,
this
Got
Wells?
good
process
Wi-Fi.
I'm in.
Yo.
Leo got good Wi-Fi.
Wellsy.
So what was
Yeah.
the outcome? Did y'all beef about it, or you just feeling some type of
I
way?
hung up the phone. I mean, I don't have time for buffoonery. So I hung up and sent a text. Next time, be Pacific. What else is for me to say?
All right, Lil B, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm trust
Yes.
your mom more on this because I know you got it. You have an ability to see it from both sides a little better than most, right?
Okay.
So let's take this example. Let's say if okay, I'm trying to see how to word it so it makes sense and you can answer it. All right, let's see if
Yeah.
let's say if a young lady was trying to reach out to you, right? It's
Mhm.
early in the morning. You busy doing whatever you're doing.
It's
Say you know rehearsing, doing something, whatever, just doing something for your craft, perfecting your craft, right?
okay.
And instead of the middle of that, you actually wait till whatever you're doing is finished and then you call her back, right?
Mhm.
You call her back and it goes to voicemail. You don't pay no mind. You call her back again, it
Mm.
goes to voicemail, right? You're like, that's odd. Like, why I'm going to voicemail? You start
Mhm.
to maybe consider, like, maybe she blocked me,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you figure out, yeah, she blocked me. You might say, okay, I figured it out. I know for sure she blocked me because I called from another number or whatever the case may be, and it's
For
ringing,
sure. For sure.
right?
Okay.
Do you think it would be petty to return the block?
Um,
Because you know this
I'm a
block is
different.
temporary.
I'm
It's
a
temporary.
different type of beast, right? I don't block nobody. I send a text because guess what? Even though you're on the block, they still get the text, right? And
You caught that
I'm
iPhone shit.
gonna.
That's not on the Android. I can put your ass in the back of the house. But keep going.
But the even on iPhone, the text still goes through.
Yeah, I know, but
It
that's
just
why you
goes
talking
to a
iPhone
different
shit.
pocket.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's iPhone shit. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna send a text, right? And I'm gonna make it so sweet. You're gonna be mad that you even blocked me, and you ill with the
Mm,
words. Cause you gotta throw. Women don't like certain things, right? They don't like when you call them childish. They don't like when you call them on their shit. They don't like when you put the shit back on them. When you put them too much food on their plate, oh, they get real mad.
mm,
They get real
mm.
mad. So I was saying that, man, I thought we were better than that. You know what I'm saying? I thought I could, I don't know what type of situation this is, but it seemed like a type of building type situation. Oh, I would throw all them luxurious words out there and be
What
done
if
with it.
what if it was tied into past behaviors that kind of went down a similar path?
Mm. Now say that one more time. Now it was tied to a happy hater.
No, no, past behaviors, right? So
Has
behaviors
oh,
that
so if
that
this is a trend, leave
that
I leave it where the person at because I don't think this person on your level. Because why we couldn't talk it out? You're a great communicator. You communicate with everybody. So why we
mm,
couldn't talk about it?
mm,
Why are you disrespecting me to that point? Why is your tolerance for me so low?
mm,
When you know I'm a busy man. So what happens when it's something even more important than just a phone call? If the communication bad now, what it's gonna be like in a year? What it's gonna be like down the road?
yeah,
When you
when
won't
some
even
real
got
stuff
respect for
happens.
me in the get go.
Hmm.
You ain't even did nothing yet. I'm pretty for sure you ain't even did nothing yet.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
In that person's mind, I have.
That
Not
what
every.
I'm saying is I'm pretty for sure you ain't did nothing that bad yet
Nah.
to
But like
even warrant
I don't
that
deny
type of
people's
behavior.
feelings. I don't deny people's feelings. I'm gonna know that they exist, but no, I did not do anything per se to warrant that. But I'm
Women
wondering.
think you supposed to move the sun and the stars for them and the moon,
Yeah,
and you only a man.
I'm only a man, unfortunately.
I mean, come on now, it's impossible. And why don't you have that much respect for me to say, hopefully you can give me a call back later? Why we just can't text? Why you can't
Mm,
send a text, man? I'm why women can't express their feelings without showing ignorant actions? That's
I
the
don't
ignorant
know.
action
I don't know, but I feel
without
like if
even just
somebody blocks
talking.
you out of their life, right? Somebody thinks in their mind it's okay to block you from their life, then should you even try and stand in their life? Like, is that something you should try
Hmm.
and do? If the first thing you're gonna do is try and cut somebody out of, like, why even? You know what I mean? Like, it's only a matter of time before it comes up again. Then you do the same shit again.
Yeah. But why is it that women think that they're supposed to solve the issues with disrespect? Because when people do something to you continuously, what do your mind do to them? You put them in a different pocket.
I didn't hear the. I didn't. You didn't call me, babe. Oh, you called my other phone. You call the other phone?
So you're saying you're being treated with disrespect? Is that what you're saying?
Women like to do stuff and treat people with a very high disrespect. I think that's the most childish, irritating thing to do when just because I didn't answer my phone.
To be honest, babes, that's right across the board anyway. I think males and females do that to each other all the
I don't
time.
They
listen.
do.
Wait a second. I don't have that phone, babe. It's not with me, so that's why I didn't see it.
That's all it is. Male
Yeah,
and
I
females
don't
do.
like it.
You might not like it, but you know what? It's a part of life. You can't really get away from it. I mean, you can by just cutting everyone off if you want to,
If
but um,
the way you get it away, the way you get away from it, Leo, is when you deal with a woman that's secure and a woman that understands how to deal with her emotions and feelings.
well, I always say to people, you know, whatever you keep around you is what will be around you. That's how I see it. I mean, I can't see anybody. Listen, I used to move around. Listen, when I was a little bit younger, I had
Hmm.
some I had some terrorists around me, and the lifestyle that I was living before I decided to change
Hmm.
wasn't good. I was looking at jail. I was looking at a whole pile of things coming my way that really weren't going to benefit me, to be honest. And to be honest with you, I had to cut it. So, I mean, you decide. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've still got some bad people around me, and some of them are all right, but that's their
Hmm.
lifestyle. So I've learned how to separate them from
Oh yeah.
what what I do on my positive side. So
Hmm.
if I decide I want to go ghetto, I will go ghetto, and my whole good stuff stays in another place. But sometimes you can get caught up. So I mean, it's down to the individual. If you choose to keep ignorant people around you, you will always have ignorance around you, no matter what.
Yeah,
If you choose,
I
and
don't know.
that's just how it is. You can't get away from it. It's always going to be there, and especially amongst our own people anyway, as you already know. All you
Yeah,
got to do, all you got to do, is just go on a couple of IG lives, and you'll see it for yourself. That's all you
but
got to do.
this is my thing though, right? I don't put nobody in or around my life that cannot give me high respect and compassion because and understanding. And I don't play those games. I've never blocked nobody in my life but three people, and two of them are my exes. And I don't understand the purpose. I don't say because we got into it or we not cool no more. Even my ex, I don't want her. I don't love her the way I used to love her. But if I had love for a person, I don't do them in. I
Yeah,
don't disrespect them. You know
you
what I'm
got to.
saying?
Yeah, but remember, right? Relationships are very kind of touch and go, though, because I mean, is a personal thing. So, as you know,
Well, even with my
most
friends.
as you know, most murders are relationship based. Anyway, that's number one, and
Understandable.
and also depending on which part of the world you're in, will
Hmm.
determine the direction of how far things can go.
True.
So, and depending from state to state as well, because look, I'm originally I'm from another part of the world, right? Which is London. I'm in the States now, right? So
Yeah.
I get the taste of both worlds, and I see everything. There is a big divide, and there is a big difference to how people are here to how people are back there,
But I
right?
think it's in you. You know what I'm saying? I've shaped myself into the person that I am today through hitting my head on the wall, through trials and tribulations in my life. So you can be whoever you want to be mentally and physically, but it takes work and it
I hear
takes
you.
time.
I hear you. And to be honest, I mean, while I'm over here, I'm not trying to get into it with no one because over here, everybody's got guns. If I got into it with someone over there in London, I know I ain't getting shot that quickly, but I know over here I
Man,
am. So
Yo,
there is a big difference. That's
I
all.
don't know.
what's good, y'all?
I rarely get into it
Who's
with
that?
somebody, but what's up?
Hey,
What's up, babe?
what's up? What's
Oh,
up?
babe. What's going on, babe?
Leo, what's up?
I'm all right, bro. What's happening?
Not much, man. Cooling.
Boy, I ain't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I took a hiatus, man.
Oh, is it?
A little bit. I'm
Flipping
back
now.
though. I'm back though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, but
here. I'm here, bro.
I lived in the heart of the problem. I lived in Chicago. I lived in one of the worst neighborhoods, and I got into it with people, and I never got shot. It's the aura that you rise around you, and I know what trouble look like, and I know how to go the other way.
Right, exactly.
It's
Which
your
is good.
instinct. It's God keep me each and every day that I walk outside. I pray to God every morning that I go back in that house just like I left. So
Facts.
I don't fear people and I don't fear situations because if it's my time stamp, it's my time stamp. But I keep my head up high and on a swivel everywhere I go.
Right. I hear you. I hear you. Well, you'll be all right anyway, I suppose. You know what? As long as you keep that positive mind.
As well, you know what I will say, Leo? But for a female and a male, it's different. I will never not say that. Because you got some men out here that is intimidated and scared, and that's why they are so confrontational with other males.
Right.
So it is
Right.
different. Because I am a
Yeah.
They're
female.
not sure
I
of
mean,
themselves.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I hear you. I mean, I don't come on. Listen, you know what's funny? I never come on IG to be confrontational anyway. I mean,
Oh,
you
no, no,
hear,
no. We just speak facts.
It's
yeah,
yeah.
it's
All
it's just
facts.
straight. Yeah, exactly. I'm never here for confrontation. I mean, if a man's coming at me, I'm naturally I'm gonna obviously defend, but
You better.
nine
Shoot.
nine times out of 10, I'm not here. I'll leave that for the confrontationers.
Mm-hmm.
I do personally believe, and I have said this to Swaz before, I believe that Swaz should have two separate lives. One for the guys that want the confrontation and the women
And one for
who
the
want for the
oh, there you go.
confrontation, and one for the people that just want to
Yeah,
have
just
a
chill, good
nice,
vibes.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what
Loving
I'm
each
saying.
other.
Yeah, the
At
good
the end of the
vibes,
day,
good
at the end of
vibes
the day,
King of the
lives.
that's what it's
Yeah,
street.
all about.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because some people don't belong in the good vibes in the
Facts.
yeah, no, for real, baked. I'm
Big
telling you.
fact. Hey, look.
Listen, I'm one of them. I'm a smooth, good vibe brother. Yeah. So
Oh
at
yeah.
the end of the day, when I'm running my thing and I'm dropping my little slow jams and the rest of it and whatever's happening, yeah, me, I want. I'm. That's the level I'm on. But you see, when it goes a bit too left, I'd just rather just come out and leave them to it, bro. For real, because it don't make no sense me sitting there listening to negativity when I could be making some fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. And, hey, Leo, I got to tap in with you because I definitely need some other advice. For real.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for real. No worries. I'm there for that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I wanna learn from the top to the
Facts.
bottom, and I got that type of mind that I know I got it. You know what I'm saying? But I just need that step up to help me get to the pinnacle where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, well, DM me anyway, and I'll show you some stuff that I have
Hey,
got because I've had a
Cool,
few people
cool.
hit me up.
hey,
Um,
hey, hey, Swaz.
Yes,
Hey, look,
Mr. Big.
man.
Yes,
Hey, look.
yes,
People be using your words against you and shit, bro.
yes.
All the
Do
time,
that.
bro. All the time. You're a wordsmith, man.
I'm a wordsmith, but how do they get to use the words against me if I'm smithing them so well?
Hey, I don't know, man.
For
Put it
real.
like this,
I do
Big.
not know. You want respect though. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you ain't getting that,
Oh, say less. That's what you gotta tell them.
Mm, man.
I've got to give it to Swaz though. I mean, in the situation that Swaz is in, it's different to a lot of other people. But you know what? I'll give it to Swaz really, because I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's really funny because you can see there's a divide now on with Swaz. There is a strong divide, and I can see it. I see it coming in slowly from
What's the
loads of different
divide?
people.
Wait, Leo. Do tell. What's the divide?
Huh?
slow the
What
vibe. What?
divide? Who's
This is
divided them?
breaking news by Leo.
Nah,
Who?
you know what I mean, Swaz. Like when you got like certain people on the live, yeah, right? Then
Everybody feels entitled to these squares. Yes, Big?
yeah, and
Yes.
then and then what happens is you can actually see. Okay, so like for example, you can actually see in the comments as days go by the direction of which way people are going and not going. If you get where I'm coming from, you can just see it. You can
I
just see
don't
it.
know. So where they going, Leo? Tell me where they going. I'm
No,
not
no,
reading
no.
comments like you.
No, man, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying, Saz. You can see
There's a
because people.
divide between the good and bad, a divide between the men and women, or a divide
Oh no, no,
between
no. There's a divide between the good and bad.
like the people that want this platform to be something different, and then the
Yeah, yeah,
people that are
yeah.
like, yeah, screw that.
You can see the you can see the divide. You can actually see it. It's so blatantly there. That's
It's
Yeah.
all.
irritating. It's irritating because women make up this fairy tale land in their mind that nobody agrees to. So out the blue, somebody's arguing or spitting fire out their mouth that like, damn, where the fuck that come from?
Wait, can I ask? Let me ask Big something. Is there anything I can do for you, Big?
Baked. Is he there?
Yeah. I'm still here. I'm sorry. I had myself on mute.
No, I just
Um,
asked one quick question. Anything I can do for you, Big?
man, I was just like, why is my IG ringing? That's all. I got two of them today. I ain't even
Is it,
answering them joints or none of that shit. I'm just trying to duck and dodge and shit.
yeah, they're starting to get a lot of engagement too, Megan. That's what I was looking. I want people to talk. I want y'all to comment under there. I want y'all to leave your ideas. That way I can understand. I can build my ideas from what you guys are saying. Like I, I feel
What?
like
You
there's a lot of middles that we avoid. We always looking for one extreme position or another. It's weird.
when you say ideas, Swaz, ideas as in what?
Like ideas of how to tackle certain issues so people can understand that it's not one side or another.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, but you see,
There's
the
there's
pro- the,
there's two
the, the
perspectives though.
but
Yeah.
the problem is right. You can look. You know something. You know what? There isn't it. There is a major issue right at this particular moment in time, which I think there is. But I'll be honest with you. You know something. It ain't something that I'm even prepared to even try and go and tackle. I mean, Swaz, you're there for the platform, which is great, but there is a major issue on some lives with the way people look at things, and it gets ugly quite regularly for the reasons as you know. So at the end of the day, each to their own. I mean, at the end of the day, I've always said, you know something, if somebody's got their own personal preference, that's your personal preference. You ain't got to try and make other people wear what you think. That's the difference, right? But if someone's trying, it's just like someone being a dictator. You're dictating. Someone's dictating to me. I'm most probably going to shoot you.
Mm.
Period.
Whoa.
Well, that's the
No, but
that's the
if you get
but that's the problem with my scenario right now. Is someone trying to dictate to me. That's
right,
the exact issue.
Right. If
That's
someone's
it.
going to try and dictate to you what you should be doing and shouldn't be doing, especially, you know, the funniest thing is, right? Sometimes you let people in on your life,
Fuck.
right?
Oh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
And
that's my
then
fault.
once you let people in on your life, the next thing you know, it coming like that person now's trying to blood clot take control of your flipping life,
Facts.
right? And then that is where I would have an issue because I'm like, hold on a minute, my life's always been this way. It ain't never been that way. But because sometimes you might let a certain entity into that life, right? It can create a whole different scenario later on. And you'll notice it as well because guess what? All you got to see who's knocking at the door and who ain't.
Oh, Mega, it's not just polls. What we've been doing is, first and foremost, we do the polls the day before, and then on the mornings live, we go over the topic.
What's
So it's like
the topic for tomorrow, Swaz?
what was it? Hold on. I don't know, bro. There's so many polls now that I have to go and look.
Oh, them polls been working too.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've been
they
at the
powerful.
time.
And you know what, babe? Check this out. You know, if we're ever doing a live, right, and the live isn't on anything that's constructive, you'll see how fast people leave the room.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Anything where it comes to making money or doing something sensible, you will see people leave the room real quick. They ain't interested.
That's
The
Yep.
how it
minute,
is. Yeah.
the
They is
minute,
not interested. They want some drama. Where the drama at?
right, the minute the drama starts coming in, you'll see a whole pile of people start coming
Yeah.
through the door, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's so funny. Absolutely.
Tomorrow's
Always do that.
question is,
After I dropped down and V Boogers was up there, he was driving the numbers up early.
Cause
Right.
he's a coward. I got into him before. I didn't even know what type of dude he was. And man, that dude, I was on the live when this car got taken. Man, that dude hammed up. Man, this dude looked like a damn crackhead. I ain't even gonna play with y'all, and I don't even talk about him. But the dude looked like a straight crackhead,
That's
bro.
fucked up, but yeah, he do.
But there is
That's why I
something I
call him V
wanted to,
Boogers.
there is something I wanted to say, right? And I'm gonna say this because I saw this with my own eyes the other day, right? I heard someone come on Swazi's live, yeah, right? And I heard a certain kind of talk. But what I didn't realize was I sat there and I thought, hold on a minute, but you're with someone who's not of my color. You're with another different woman. And I sat there and I was quite shocked to see that, to be honest, right? I was very, very, very shocked to see that because I was like, hold on a minute. You're talking certain things, but yet you're with the opposite and you're talking a certain way. And I was quite shocked, to be honest. But I don't think anybody's even realised that how you can actually throw that kind of topic of conversation out there and you're not with your own.
Right.
It really surprised me, Baker. I ain't going to lie to you. I was shocked when I saw that. I was absolutely shocked. And you know what? Nobody even brought it up.
No.
Cause people don't pay attention enough.
Nah, no one brought it up. Nobody brought it up. This was what made me fucking laugh. I sat there and I thought, hold on. How are you talking so fucking strong? But yet, you're on the other side. I was fucking shocked. Bakes, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was absolutely flipping stunned to see it. Because I thought, no. Because usually, sometimes, you know what, we get a lot of sisters up here. And, I mean, if you're going to come at them, you got to come at them correct, innit?
Yeah.
You understand me? You got to come at them correct, but don't come at them.
Cover correct or don't cover at all.
Don't come at them, but yet you're not with them.
That's crazy.
You see my point?
Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah? Don't come at them and you're not with them. If you're not with them, then that's not your cup of tea. How can you come at them?
You can't.
Right. That makes no sense to me. And I was
make it make sense to me.
Bruv, I
Make it make sense.
Right. I was absolutely stunned. And the thing about it was they got away with it. They got away with it because they didn't get pulled on it anyway. But I couldn't pull because, you know what? I just said, you know what? Ain't my fucking business. I said, let them chat if they want to chat. But at the end of the day, if they come at me, I'll be bringing that up. Simple. Because me, at the end of the day, I'm kind of loyal to my people, then. You understand me?
Yeah, facts.
That's all. And from I'm loyal to my people, then, I'm all right, Jack. I always will be.
Yeah,
but if you're,
all y'all, man.
Yeah, man, if you're rocking on the other side of the fence and you want to have a lot of talk, I don't think certain places you just don't come and try to throw things out there because it's not a place for you. You need to be in that place where all them other people are.
The trolls, pretty much.
You understand me? No, for real though, it is what it is.
Leah, you have to embrace the trolls, bro. Trust me. I've learned
you gotta.
Here. You must embrace.
I hear you. I embrace them. I've got no dramas with them, to be honest. I mean, I don't really care about the trolls, but I mean, if you're talking, right? If you are talking and you ain't really. It's like the other day, we was having a conversation and what's his name tried to come at me. Check this out, right, babe? So we were talking about something specific. The man was talking about people beating their meat, right? Yeah? So I turned around and I said, guess what? You know what? That ain't something that I do because I haven't had to, because at the end of the day, most probably sex is always on tap for me. Yeah? So yeah. I ain't got no reason to want to have to do that unless it ain't on tap for me. You understand me? But here what really pissed me off though. I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. How can you as a fucking man tell me what I do with my fucking meat?
You can, it's your body. Like
thank you. Yeah? No man is supposed to talk for another man and tell the next man he don't beat his meat unless you're fucking gay.
Facts, bro.
Yeah? Don't tell a man, never tell a man, right, don't ever come at a man and tell a man what he does with his meat. If a man's telling you this is what he does, that's what he does. Fucking respect it.
That's what, that's
yeah, don't come back at me and try to tell me, say, boy, you know what, boy, man don't do them something there and rare, and all the rest of it. I'm not into that layer-tear shit.
I'm glad I wasn't.
I'm just playing.
No, I hear you. I mean, some people might do, some people might not. At the end of the day,
I beat my steak is what I'm saying. I'm saying the steak.
I hear that.
JP, baby, JP.
With a mallet.
But yeah, babe.
Make it real tempting.
Yeah. So that was why, right, babe. So I sat there and I thought, hold on a minute. Don't be listen, at the end of the day, one thing a man should never do, don't tell the next man what he does with his things, because that's his things, not yours. Yeah, right. So don't concentrate on what a man does with his things unless you're fucking gay and you want to know what man does with his things, because I don't want to know what a man does with his things. You understand what I'm saying to you? We don't have a conversation. You get where I'm coming from, babe. When a man starts stepping down them road there, right, exactly. And that is the thing that some brothers don't understand. Sometimes they sit there and feel so they can tell a man say what he does from what he ain't doing. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, you know what? You must be into man if you're into fucking telling a man what he's doing with his things.
No, that's crazy.
You get me? That's right. Yeah. So that's why some man need to, some of them man, they need to understand themselves when they're talking, bro, because they ain't got no fucking clue when they're coming at certain people what they're coming with. But because I didn't want it,
I feel like it's disrespectful. Like he was irritating me a little bit. Like he play a lot, and I get the joking, but why are you playing with people that you don't even know? Like
right?
You talking about V-Bugs?
No, he talking about that other dude that Swazee had up here earlier. I only know his name.
I'm telling you, you ask a question. Yes, JP, that's what I'm on about. I was talking about the other day, JP. You're right. That's exactly what I was on about. I was saying, listen, whatever I do with my things is what I do with my things. The next man don't tell me what I do with my things. You understand me? Exactly. If a next man's telling me what I do with my things, then you're fucking gay. Simple as that.
That shit wild.
End of story.
That shit wild, man.
Yeah, man.
That's why.
Fuck that. No man's
No.
coming on there and trying to tell me what I do and what I don't do. I think that's a fucking limit. You know me from nowhere. You don't know me. All you know is that I'm I'm on IG right now, just having a little chat and a conversation and blah, 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 blah. But some people really do believe that they can come through the fucking IG live and tell the next man what he's doing from what he ain't.
Hey, bro, I think I had one conversation like that in my life, but nobody ain't tell me what to do. Like my grandfather, I was probably like 13 or 14. He was like, boy, you having second more. You know, I had that talk. He had that talk. What you be doing? You know?
Shit.
Shit like that. Boy, you know what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But nah, not a grown ass man on a grown ass man talking about you need to, you school the kids and shit, but you school the kids, but other than that, bro, like we vets out here, so we don't need
I hear you.
no instructions and shit like that, man.
Listen, I'm
I
having.
agree, Mega. I agree, Mega.
I'm gonna try and get fucking Swaz to come down to Virginia one day, man. I'm trying to get Swaz down there.
When you at in
You got
Virginia?
one of my treasures in
Huh?
Virginia. You already know.
When you at in Virginia?
I'm right off by Military Highway.
Military? Where the hell is that? What's that? Richmond?
Hampton.
Oh, Hampton.
Okay.
I've been in Hampton, Virginia too. I've been there. My company had one of our locations out there.
Say that again.
Oh,
I said a company I worked for had a location out there, Hampton, Virginia. I've been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I drive to South Carolina, I'll come down there and see you, bro.
Yeah, man, you've got to, because I'm throwing a few parties every so
I'm
often
going
down
up
there.
top soon now. I'm gonna let you know, Swaz, when I go.
I'm throwing
up
a few. I'm throwing a few pool.
I ain't go up top this year yet.
There's a few pool parties going down there, bro.
We gotta set something up where we all get up. Like we gotta set something up. I want to meet everybody.
That's down to Swaz. I told Swaz already he needs to have an IG link up one day.
Yeah, I definitely want to meet everybody.
Yeah, that'd be fun, like a cookout.
That'd be cool. I met Beans the other day. Beans came to the pool party, and Zion came to the pool party.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bring my girl. I'm gonna come by myself.
Little bit, you crazy as heck.
Oh man.
Sullivan.
Solo.
I was just in the ATL with Truth. JP, Truth was out there. All of us. He was out there with Truth, Risky, Danny.
What?
Where was that?
That was last year around this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool actually. Leave it to Swaz. Swaz is the only man that can put this together anyway.
Yeah.
Shit, because we can make like a private chat for us that everybody that's solid that ain't gonna cause no problem.
Yo, 333-399. If you're a bot, please don't follow me.
JP says don't do that. You'll get yourself into trouble.
We're gonna come back, JP.
Watch some people that don't have no picture. Like I be having to watch them because they be on some other stuff with people that don't got no picture.
We'll be back.
Because it's like some of them people just coming alive and start following everybody. Like, why you do that? You don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They supposed to do stuff for us in some park.
Nah, JP, I get it regularly, so I haven't got that issue, babe. To be honest.
We gotta link up on that, bro. I need your other digits too, because those ain't good. Whatever you send me. But I was about to.
Wait, what happened? What? I missed it.
Whatever you send me. Yeah, I was just like, I ain't know what was going on, bro. That's all.
Oh, you talking about with me?
It was wild. Yeah. So.
What's still going?
I thought I might have to give somebody the big block. You know what I'm saying? My block game is vicious.
Listen, I can't. Beg, you understand the situation.
Oh, so you know, JP. There you go.
You said what?
For real.
I said you understand the situation more than most. I tried. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's all I can do,
bro. But shit, if that person missed it, you can never try enough.
Yeah, no, I tried, Lil B. I tried to make shit work. Just
I'm about to
I'm
start
trying to get.
charging people for my
I'm good at
services.
connecting the dots, but I still it's going over my head. I'm trying to connect the dots.
bro, you talking about well, little you gotta understand, baked is like where does the psychiatrist take his problems? Somebody gotta hear them shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't trying to
That's
hear that
baked.
shit.
Bake,
Hey,
Bake is
bro,
my,
I
my
should be a
Bake is my
psychologist, man.
psychologist, dude. Bake is the
You know what I'm
psychologist to the
saying?
psychologist, dude.
Nah, JP,
Yeah,
I haven't had to do that since I was a
But
teenager, babes.
this is my thing, right? I don't understand why people go to other people if the situation is fucked up. Why do you go to the next
well,
person if you?
Because they
why y'all like?
realize they fucked up, and they trying to figure
Mm,
out if that person could
yeah, I'm not,
somehow connect the dots that you disconnected.
man. Hey, look, I gotta connect my own dots. Like I'm trying to do that on my end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
For real.
Cause I got a
Oh,
little homie under me, and I always gotta check him. Like he be doing some stupid shit, and then get mad at his outcome.
mm,
Like this man wanted to marry a chick, had a baby on the way, was at another chick house, and then gonna say, I hope my girl don't. I hope the woman I want to marry don't leave. I said, nigga,
Damn.
you gotta be smoking something good.
hey, look, that's one thing you can't do. If you messing with multiple people, don't be knocking motherfuckers up. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
don't
And
do
then
that.
Exactly.
he had 2 babies within 3 months.
Don't do that.
Then talking about he ain't gonna deal with the outside baby.
What?
Dude, if I gotta come find you and knock on your door, you gonna be mad. Cause I ain't gonna never let no man that's supposed to be around me not take care of his responsibility. Like you can call me
Facts.
not your friend right now. Like you don't miss on that baby life because you effed up. That ain't got nothing to
Yeah,
do with
like,
that baby.
but look, all they doing is a lot of these people out here just impregnating these women, not taking care of their responsibility, rolling
ooh,
out,
just
doing
imagine
whatever.
that,
Let me
babe.
play the game. You
Imagine
know what
that
I'm saying?
impregnation. Oh my god.
Impregnation, yes.
Oh no.
Ain't no
Hey,
baby
bro,
down there doing that.
that's why I was like, are you serious? Like, nah,
Oh
don't do that.
no.
Don't
Swaz.
don't do that.
Swaz.
Don't
Y'all
ever
don't
do
know
that.
how bad I want my
I've
girl,
got
y'all. I'm crazy.
I- I've
Yeah,
got a
you tripping.
question.
Yeah, no, not
What
that
up,
one.
Why
Leo?
you
Not that
why you want a girl so bad?
Cause I need to be taken care of in old age. I know this already. I can see it. I can already see the path of my son. I can see the path of the world. I need a little girl.
You don't
I
think
need
your
a
wife gonna be good enough? The wife you choose to marry ain't gonna be good
yeah.
enough?
I'm not saying no, but with this new world, like women aren't guaranteed. You know what I mean?
Okay,
facts.
okay.
Facts.
Now my daughter's a guarantee. Once I have her, I don't have to worry about. I'm not saying I'm not worried about women, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Facts, Jenny. Big facts,
I
Jenny.
want a daughter so
I think
bad.
my
Like
grandbaby gonna come take care of me. My daughter, I don't know. I don't. She can't even cook good, so I don't even think
Oi,
I want her to take care of me.
my
oi, babe.
youngest might do it like
Yo,
maybe once or twice a week, but he ain't.
I've always wanted Jenny B to cam up. She's never cammed up. Why is that?
She ain't gonna cam up.
Wait, you said I don't have kids yet, JP? No, I have two grown damn near kids,
I don't know.
15 and
Maybe she
12.
don't like the. I think I might have seen Jenny P. Cam up before.
I've never seen her cam. I want her
Nah,
to
she
cam
never
up
came
now.
up. Well, I've tried. I've done it when one person's in the live, 6 people in the live, all that. I've tried. Doesn't work.
Yeah, she just don't like
Giving
the
up.
the
She
spotlight.
got anxiety or something. She got some anxiety.
Yeah, Jenny, what's going on?
Yeah, Jenny. Look at her.
Get
She's
up with
gone quiet
broccoli.
now.
And then her
Yeah,
tag say talk to me nice. We don't talk to her nice.
that's why if they want to make everything transactional, man, just give me my girl and we can talk. Talk about the transaction. Come on.
Yeah, my daughter just apologized to me a couple weeks ago for all she done put
Transactional.
me through.
Hey, look, hey, Swaz. Transactional deposit.
Yeah, like, can I get a receipt,
Hey,
please?
these girls is something else.
I need a receipt, little B.
You need to
What you
relook.
do?
Swazee, the receipt though.
You finna pay
Oh
for the, you finna
wow,
pay
man.
for the girl?
Oh
No, I'm
man,
just saying if that'll make things go smoother, fuck.
that was
Oh,
too funny.
okay.
If we can just
Damn,
get
that was too funny.
to the baby without all the crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
then take a
wouldn't
little
have no
couple.
babies in this. I wouldn't have no more babies in this generation if they paid.
Man, they been saying people been saying that shit every generation, and I ain't paying y'all no mind. I need my
Hey,
daughters.
Right.
listen,
I figure that
my
shit
I
out
ain't
daughter,
later.
paying no mind those ones.
My
my
mom
daughter
said
is
that. I
21
said
and
it.
my son is 17, and
Mm.
I raised them so sufficient that I did not go through what other people went through. But what I see my fiance go through with her 3 girls, I've been to kill one of them.
Mm.
They off the chain.
For real.
Yes,
Hey,
and
look.
she got an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, and her youngest daughter just turned 13. And when
Yeah,
I say off the chain, they off
they
the
be
chain.
they be talking back.
Oh, they called the 13-year-old called her mama a bitch, tried to spit on her and was trying to fight her. And tried to cut her with
What?
a knife. Yes.
See, I think that's out of
That's
order.
crazy.
That's
Like,
out of
yeah,
order when
you
the
gotta nip
respect's
that shit in
gone
the
like
bud.
that. That's not right.
She just got into almost a physical altercation with all 3 of her girls.
That sure ain't right.
Something wrong with them in the mind, and she did miss out on 5 years of of their life, and because she went to prison, she went to jail, and missed out on 5 years of their life. Now, what she went to jail for? So you know how your family member is. I don't know if y'all got sisters or you know, whatever. But her sister was getting beat up by her baby daddy. So she called my fiance to come over there to come pick her up. When she pulled up to the into the driveway, the baby daddy came out and tried to throw a brick through her window. So when he tried to throw the brick through her window, she had a van, and she bagged up and tried to pull out of the driveway while this dude jumped in front of the car. So she done hit him with the van and ran him over.
Oh man.
And they
Wow.
died.
See, I always
But this
tell
is
my
the
daughter
part, right?
And she
Because this is
still went to
something that
jail for
she
that
said
shit?
wasn't. She went to not. Babe, let me tell you why she went to jail.
Damn.
They was interviewing her self-defense and just reckless, not reckless, like reckless driving. Why the sister testify against her?
What?
Yes, they was
Wow.
gonna give her 15 years to life because he almost died, and they had to amputate his leg. So she
I
got a
must
murder on her background because she went to go try to save her sister.
I
So
must
Yeah.
she ended
admit
up
though, you
getting
know,
5 years.
I must admit, I mean, the laws over here in the States. Like, one thing I have noticed, they're quick to throw the key away on brothers. Though I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The
Virginia do
way,
not play, man.
the
Virginia.
way, the way I, the way I see
They don't
the way
fucking
I see
play.
the amount of brothers going in jail for the stupidest things is absolutely unreal. In London, they could never handle you like that. You don't get handled like that. In over here, the way the police deal with you guys out here, I think it's terrible. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
sad.
it's really bad. I mean, hear what? You ain't get it in London. They ain't gonna throw you on the floor. They'll talk to you like you're a human being. But here,
They have respect
they
over that
treat
stuff.
and the thing about it is the amount of brothers who are in jail now for the stupidest shit. And the amount of time that some of the guys get for the stupidest shit is absolutely unreal. I'm absolutely surprised how they've managed to allow people to get away. You know what? I think you lot are better off wearing body cameras now, just to walk
Yeah.
around with, just in case, because really, at the end of the day, it's kind of wrong. The way I see that they handle brothers out here, it's just not right. And I've been seeing some of that stuff on live cam footage
Yeah.
on just to stop and search, and I think that's just the liberty. In London, they could never search my car like that, and I ain't got something to say about it. It just ain't gonna happen. It's as
I'm just
simple as
pissed
that.
off that they bottle us up like we all the same. We not all the same.
Well,
Like,
that
Yeah,
guy that
we're not
shot
all the same.
the guy that had a break-in and entry to his house and shot the guy dead, got off on stand your ground defense, which was cool. Yeah, but I
He couldn't
asked
shoot
the
him in the
question.
back though. He had to.
I,
He
I
couldn't shoot him
asked
in the
the
back.
I asked the question if it was a brother whose house has been broken into and he shot and killed someone, he'd most probably be going straight to jail.
yeah.
Man, hey, look, I knew this dude, right, that I used to work with. He was a mason, bricklayer and shit, right? So, man was cool and shit, old cat, right? So I'm doing electrical work at this building, and he used to carry like a little 3-piece shooter on him, a little revolver joint, right? It wasn't a 3-piece, it was like a little revolver. And some dudes tried to rob him one day or some shit, and he shot one of the guys. He didn't kill him, but he had to do time for that, man.
There you go.
He had to do a little. He had to do a little time, and then everything got thrown out, and it was like, okay, boom. He pretty much got off, but he still had to do a little bit of time and shit. They did take him to jail.
But they
That's
wonder why we don't tell or why we don't call the police because we know we're not gonna be treated fairly.
We not gonna
wow.
get treated fairly because now it's a police state. Like all these states out here is a police
Yeah.
state, man. Like now, I got to get my concealed carry now, man. I'm not even after they changed that law. I'm about to.
Well, I
It's
suppose
it's
in
this
Virginia
dude.
they're lucky because you can have it's open carry out here, so it's different.
Look, it's this dude down here called Mark Chopper down here in Maryland, D.C., Virginia area, right? Tri-state area. So he has this group of people, right? Have y'all ever heard of Twister, the rapper Twister?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
from Chicago. Yeah, we heard of.
He into them guns too. He be on with Twister and all that. They be coming down because he got like a whole shooting range and everything. He done built and all this, and he getting all his people down there to get their licenses, go and you know what I'm saying, shoot, target practice, all that shit, man. And he trying to like unite us as a people. You know what I'm saying, to bear arms because a long time ago when the Black Panthers was bearing arms, they were like. The GOV looked at them like they were terrorists and shit, right? But they wasn't, man. They was increasing the peace. You know what I'm saying? They was
That's true, but
pretty
they got
much
taken out. They got taken out though,
absolutely.
and I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Like you see that conversation you're having right now. I had this the other day on Insta, and Instagram cut me off.
Hey, can we get JP's old page back?
Yeah, I'll come out. I'll back out, Swaz. Bring her up.
JP.
No. I'm asking
JP, where JP at? Is that Megatron?
No. I'm asking Bake. Is it possible for you to connect her to the person to help her get her page back?
Yeah, he gonna want 1,500, I think. Though.
Right? What Instagram page? They can have.
I mean, it just depends on. Yeah, they can have it if it's that much. He ain't even hit me for that much. But now he charging 15 now. But it's guaranteed though.
What's that for the license?
No, for to get the page back. Because what he'll do, you just gotta have your page associated with another email and shit. You gotta just create an email or something.
That's crazy though.
And do it that way.
$1,500 is impressive.
Yeah, it just depends on if they was making money on that page or not. It just all depends.
Yeah, if it's not, it ain't worth it. It's a page.
No, it's not.
And the problem is you're gonna lose the engagement, like whatever that duration where it's been out, that you're gonna lose a lot of that engagement. The page is never gonna it's not gonna come back the same.
I'm thinking once like that we get bigger and bigger that we trying to like form together. I think I'm gonna make me a second page because
Yeah, you
I
got a
want
second
my
page
name.
anyway.
Hey, look,
You need
that's
another
why I
page
be
to
up here on
comment.
my throwaway, bro.
Yeah, you need
Remember,
a page to comment.
I be on my throwaway now. This the throwaway.
I'm gonna make you one tonight. Cause cause see, I be so peaceful with it. I've never been blocked. Like, don't nobody block me because I just stay neutral. And there's some people pages that I'm cool with. I just will never cam up because I
Luffy,
know
I
how.
done had people coming here like, you too good of a nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. Yo, that's serious, little bit. Type of shit I deal with.
I stay
trying to
in
do
the
all this
way.
good shit, nigga. I'm on you.
What's up, Megatron? Should I get to say what's up to you, man?
I feel you though, Swazi.
Like,
'Cause
what
I
do you
followed
do
you
when
for a
somebody
minute
tells you
before
some
I
shit
ever
like that?
cammed up.
Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. People be remember they used to report my comments all the time. I used to stay blocked.
Did they actually do that? Report your comments?
Yeah, they can report your comments. People can report your comments.
Yo, now you good, JP. The reason why you good, because if you build your community from this, every single person, not every single, I say 50 to 60% of the people that are going to follow you are going to actually know you. And it's different at that point. When it's time to try and sell something, you'll get a lot more engagement, in my opinion. And they'll drive them out. So say if you can get 100 strong supporters from this community, they're used to engaging with content, sharing, and like that's nothing. That's nothing for them. You understand? It's nothing. To get 100 likes. I've done it before. Like I've gone to the like, I need y'all to get this out of you. And then boom. Boom.
Hey, Swazi, you put a fire under my butt today earlier, because you know I get on your live every morning.
Mm.
And you was like, I'm waiting for you to get on here and saying you got a flag going on, you got something going on. You gonna really make me get back out here and work on it, because to be honest, I haven't hit a stage in almost 2 years.
Oh, you gotta
What?
do that. You gotta do
It's been
that.
it's been a minute.
I wanna know how Swaz got under your butt.
Lil B, what state you in, Lil B?
I'm gonna see, this is the thing, right? I was in
Yeah,
Chicago.
Lil B, let the joke marinate. I just caught it.
I know, right? So
Clear.
so I was in Chicago, right? But when the pandemic hit, I was having a hard time out there, even though I've always been a hard worker. I had broke up with my ex I had been with for 7 years, and I was homeless, living at a hotel with my son. And I had started talking to the chick I'm with now, and she had up and moved to Peoria on me. So I was traveling back and forth, but I ain't have no stable being, and stuff was so rocky in Chicago because the pandemic. Like, they didn't want to rent no places. Like, you know, they were thinking like people couldn't pay for it, but I could. So I couldn't get nobody to rent me no place. And I was, you already know, living in a fucking hotel was mad expensive. So I had the money,
Yeah, hotel mad expensive.
but I couldn't get nobody to give me no place, not even no fucking studio. So I'm in Peoria now because my fiance came here, and then I eventually came here. Now I've fucking been here for fucking damn near 2-3 years.
Wow.
And I ain't plan on being here, but it's like I'm here now. And Peoria don't have a lot of comedy. Peoria don't have a lot of states. Like, they got like 2 states. And I'm not trying to be funny, but they mostly all white people. I can be funny in front of white people, but that's not going to develop me, and I'm not going to be in the trenches like I was in Chicago.
Right.
So I haven't hit a stage. I got jokes for days. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, when y'all be talking, my brain works so efficient that I be writing jokes like crazy. Like,
I hear
every
that.
day.
I see that.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen,
Do you talk about your everyday life, or you just?
Oh
like to
man,
say
I talk
jokes
about my girl cheating on me at the time. I talk about my son.
Oh, you talk about real life shit. Okay.
I talk about my life. Like, and the shit is fucking hilarious. I talk about niggas trying to. I got a joke about a dude trying to holler at my girl. So let me put it like this, right? I'm only 5'1". I'm short as hell. At the time, the chick I was dating was 5'10". Tall as fuck. One day we went out, and this is no lie. A fucking female was like, "Man, your son's so cute." I said, "Man, what the fuck? Don't disrespect me in front of my woman, man." So I got all type of jokes that I can twist and turn. I got a joke that I brought a nigga in, and he was our goddamn sponsor, and all type of shit. I got a joke about my son taking my dildo to school, and which he really did. That shit really happened.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I got a gang of shit. But what people don't realize, jokes are jokes, but punchlines and setup is everything to when you joking. And when you the best comedians, the best comics, like, the shit is really mental, and then once you get that shit down, you get that shit on paper, and your timing, the shit is off the chain. Like I've had standing ovations. Like I went 3 years straight doing my comedy, but then a lot of fucked up shit happened to me. My daughter, you know what I'm saying, got taken advantage of and got pregnant, and man, I hated comedy. Like nothing about my life was funny. I was going through problems with my ex at the time, and I just like I remember one time, babe. I lie to you not, right? I get on stage and I say 2 jokes, and my whole fucking mind went blank.
What?
I couldn't remember shit.
Wow. Are you working at the moment?
Huh?
Are you working at the moment?
Like a regular job, like working?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But I'm trying to, like, y'all don't understand. Like y'all have been a blessing to my life because y'all are positive beings. Like everybody up here is an entrepreneur. Everybody up here is a positive person. Like I'm not making enough money. Like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, and I
But you sitting
appreciate y'all
around the
because y'all
bags,
push
little
me every day.
baby. You sitting
Well,
I
around
I'll
the
tell you
know.
what.
bags.
I'll tell
You
you
say
what you
what?
do, yeah? Just hit me up on my DM
I
and
got you.
hit me up on my DM and I'll send you something that you can have a look at. And if you
Okay.
like it, you can roll on it and hopefully I can get under your butt just like Swaz. But
Okay.
You're starting to get under my
what
skin. When you're not, when you're not.
yeah, just
You breaking up,
Just pop.
Swazi?
I said when
Yeah, your
Asia used to
Wi-Fi, what,
pop,
Swazi? Your Wi-Fi.
you know when Asia used to pop, right? 4 a.m.?
Okay. You clear now.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Swaz is breaking up.
Hold on. Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
we hear you.
Yeah, so no, I was saying like a hold on. What'd you say? No, JP. Like a just do a group chat inside like the DM, right? And add
Oh
like
yeah.
me, Bake, Leo, Little B, cause she on her way to getting some business. She need to be in there. Um, who else? Just start with there from now, and make me an admin
And
as well,
branch
and
out.
I'll add more people.
Yeah, that's all you got to do because basically what I'll do, I can show you, it's easy to get a platform for yourself, right, Little B, right? And
Okay.
you can just start off with a little demo and see how you feel. To be honest with you, what I've been doing is I
You
do
don't need
have,
no demo. What's the number you're gonna start at? What's the number you're gonna start at? Did you start with $100?
yeah, I mean,
All
you can
right, I'll
start with
donate
this.
that.
You,
I'd like to donate that to you not showing her through a demo.
oh, right, okay.
So when you're ready
Oh,
to
you,
get her started, you let me know, and I'll put it in their cash app, and that'll be her start.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So when I'm actually trading, you can actually trade with me and make live money, basically.
Oh
Okay.
shit, what you trading on? Crypto?
Uh, no, I do
Nah,
currency.
foreign exchange.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Forex, yeah, that shit. I
Oh,
know
you
how
yeah,
know
to
what
get
I
on
was
that shit.
saying, Leo? That I gotta
That shit
make
ain't.
sure, like, if I do what I'm thinking about doing, which is walking away from this second gig, that if I pop back into the trading, which I know I can do, I can't allow it
yeah.
to consume me like it was. Like before, it had me too much, like too much of a grip of my life. I couldn't do.
Oh
You know
no,
what I mean?
but you know what, Swaz? It won't consume you. I'll tell you why. See, I've got this thing that I do, right? Where basically what I do. Okay, so like for example, you see, while I'm sitting here talking to you guys now, right? And I'm on the IG live, just having a little chat and blah blah
Right.
blah. All I do is I just sit here. All I have to do is look at the chart and I'll just wait. I'm very patient. All I do is I wait and I'm waiting for a trade, just one trade. Now, sometimes I can get very greedy, which is not a good thing. So I will just tell you my bad points because I do have them and you guys need to know about them because they are there and they will be there when you guys do it as well. So it's easy to get greedy, and that's the one thing you don't want to do. So what I do is I sit here and I'll wait. And as I'm sitting here, I'm most probably gonna sit here and make $100 while I'm talking to you guys right now, right? And I'm just gonna bank it. I'll just keep doing that right up until 6 in the morning. I'll go sleep, get up, and I'll just run the same thing again. And that's basically it. And the good thing about it is that it's not like you're going to lose loads of money. It's good to have a loss so you can know what it feels like to lose something. Because once you lose and you start earning, you losing $20 is like losing 5 cents, to be perfectly honest with you.
Do you trade with a stop loss?
No, I don't have to, because what I'm doing is I predict. I'm using binary. So once I'm in that trade, I cannot come out of it. Once I pull that trigger, that's it. I'm in, and there's no way out. I can trade normal trades, because some people can actually, when I pull a trade, some people can actually trade the normal way with a stop loss and not lose. Yes, you can. But me, I do binary because personally, the money's a lot faster, and I'm not waiting too long for my money. So I'm only in for like 5 minutes. But if you trade the way that I do it, and you do it as a normal trade, you can take more money than what I'm making. That's for sure, on the points. Because sometimes some of the trades that I pull off, even though it gives me, say, $100 within 5 minutes, if you was actually to do a proper trade, it most probably would bring you in $300. The only reason why I don't do that is because I haven't got the patience.
I just need, I'm thinking 2,000 a week from it. Possible?
Say that again?
2,000 a week.
What you want to make?
Possible? Yeah, is that possible? 2,000?
You can make more than that.
I'm not worried about more than that, but is 2,000 possible if we become?
Yeah, it is. Depending on, yeah, you can. Depending on your leverage, yes, you can.
All right.
So I'll show you where I'm going to show
you business. I was want to know how much what's the most that you have made in 1 week before.
Say that again.
Wait, look, let me explain something.
Right now,
yeah.
Before he even tells you, I've made $100 in the $5 grand over a weekend in foreign exchange.
Right. So this is where
is different. But if he got some sort of strategy to collect me just $2 grand a week that I could depend on, and obviously I'm gonna do other trades outside of it. But if I have that $2,000 a week, that's all. I'm comfortable with that, because that'll get me to the next, that one trade that's gonna take it out of here. I already know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because once your mind is in it, you're gonna see something. You're like, oh, I see something where I'm gonna hit this one.
And not to cut you off, Leo, but it's like at my job, I've turned around my job in less than 2 weeks. I quit my one job and started another job the next week. And I'm doing factory work or whatever the situation, but I picked up everything they trained me on in a week. To the point where I'm the shit. Like, y'all don't understand how special I am and how significant I am. But I'm so mad at myself. Like, can't nobody be harder on me than I am on myself. Like, I take the harder road than the easier road all the time. Because it's easy just to apply to a job and work. But my mind is so abroad and my mind is so amazing that I'm fucking selling myself short. Working for somebody else, working for myself.
You're going to be surprised when I tell you this, Swaz. Guess who else is trading?
I'm not sure, but I want to tell JP something. JP, we need to formulate the rules that would get somebody tossed out right now, and I don't, feel free to come up with what you think is right. Like, I don't know if they don't repost after 3 times, you just thank you for coming, God bless you, good night. I don't know, whatever it is. Like, so that way we can create that before anyone else comes in there, and they already know what they're accepting or not accepting. My bad, Leo.
Yeah, I was going to say, Polly's trading as well, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Polly actually trades as well. He does, I think he's doing Bitcoin or something like that. But all I was going to say is, you know what, 9 times out of 10, women are usually good at trading anyway. I ain't going to lie. They are very hot. And I will say this. The YouTube videos that you see, they're not fake. They're real. Yeah, so I do say to people, because I was inspired by YouTube, and I won't lie, I just got up one day, I was in London, I said, you know what, I've had enough. Let me go America. I don't need to work no more. I'm just going to go sit down and do sweet FA and just kick back and chill for a bit, and I'll just take my laptop with me and just make my money and throw it in the bank, all tax-free. Simple as that. And that is basically what I'm doing now. I don't have to rely on other people giving me handouts. And that's why I like doing what I'm doing, because it's there and the knowledge is there to be taken. So I say to a lot of people, especially my own people, right, if the banks are doing it and all them other boys out there are doing it, we can do it as well.
And I believe it.
That's my personal opinion. And the thing about it is, you can make as much as you want if you put your head in there. It's not there. And the funniest thing is that the good thing about the options are they can't take you out of it. You can make as much money as you want. And funny you should say this, but I don't think IRS have any jurisdiction over the binary accounts on trading, by the way. There is no jurisdiction on how much money.
Where are they based out of? Where's your broker, and is it easy to access the broker from our stores? Like, you did that while you were in the States?
Right, I'm glad you asked me that question. So basically, I took my broker is in London, right? But you guys are lucky because my partner has opened an options account here, which is brilliant. And it's 24 hours. It even opens on a Saturday and a Sunday. Now,
that's not always a good thing. Listen to what I said, 24 hours. Remember, I just told you I'm Swaz and I got consumed. Like, imagine 24 hours.
You're right. It's open 24 hours a day. So it can, you've got, that's why I said you've got to be careful, because it can take you in, because you know that there's a lot of money at the end there. And just suppose you're one of those people that go to a slot machine on a daily basis, right? And you don't make no money, right? Go into a slot machine. Think about it this way. See, with trading, the good thing about it is there's an art to it, and there is a rhythm to it. So if you can roll and ride with the rhythm that you see and the patterns that you see, you can never,
JP,
ever
this may be
go
excellent
wrong.
for you too. If you've never traded, JP, I see you definitely benefit from trading.
Yeah, she's a boss, man. I love when she come
Definitely
up and speak
benefited from
like.
trading. Like, do you understand?
She's
Like, what
crazy
Leo
at
is
it.
telling you is real. Is real. This, like, trading is real. Like, you gotta understand. Like, all of this started for me trading. Me having this ability was because of all the money I had made from trading to be able to say, okay, some things I want to get back. What do I want to do? Well, first I want to teach people how to trade. You understand? I want to show people there's a way. But the people I was trying to reach out to, I wasn't attracting the people that I knew could benefit the most from it, right? The people that would have never had the opportunity ever. Like, y'all hearing my voice right now, how many of y'all would have just seen this and said, man, I ain't paying that shit no more. That don't look real. Too many people get scammed. Yeah, it does happen. People get scammed, but nah, you know I ain't taking you down scam lane. Why would I do that?
That's why I just listened to you for so long before I even chimed in. I said, this man is the truth. Like, you never switched up.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's one of the reasons why I got excited. When Swaz told me that he was trading, I was like, wow, that's like, I just felt at home being on his platform, because obviously he's been there, so he knows exactly where I'm coming from. So I didn't really have to talk too much, because somebody else has already been there. So it's great to know that somebody else has got the same mindset.
Yeah,
and
but Leo, can you imagine how powerful we'll be if 8, 16, 24 of us have the ability to pinpoint trades? Could you fathom
exactly
this?
And then I want to get in some
I don't think you
investments
can
with
fathom
y'all.
it.
I want
Like, I
to
don't
own
think
some shit with
that's why
y'all.
once I realized I could do it so easy, I'm like, okay, nah, I got to take people with me. There's no way. There's no way.
Okay, so check this out. So I'm gonna say something to you, right? I didn't want to put this over the line, because this is something I should really say in face to face. I didn't really want to put it out there like this, but I'm going to put it out there. Just tell
Nah,
you
this is
something,
good.
right?
This is a
So,
perfect storm right now because it's
so
not even
check this
raining.
out. Right. So check this out, right, Swaz. So just imagine, right? You've got 26 people, right? And just suppose 26 people went in on a trade one way and the other way. So you've got 26 people. One buys, one sells. One buys, one sells. One buys, one sells. One buys, one sells. Right? Now,
You
doesn't
want to
matter
move the
which
market?
way.
You want to move the
Huh?
market, Leo? You want to? Have
Say
you
that
been
again?
thinking about moving the market like me? Have you been thinking about moving the market? Is that what you're telling me?
Okay, so you know where I'm coming from, right,
Yeah,
Swaz?
hell yeah. There's no brain that gets into this doesn't say, if they're moving it,
Right.
then why the fuck can't I?
What that
And I have
what
moved it.
that mean when you
Leo,
move in the
let me tell
market?
you something, bro.
Yeah,
I moved
I'm
it.
going to tell you what
I'm
it
saying,
means.
Leo, I've moved it by myself. I get stacks up here. He'll tell you I've moved that shit on my own in the goddamn
Right.
stock market. I've moved it on my own. Don't
So you
tell me,
know where I'm
Leo.
coming from, right?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
basically, so this
And
is how it
imagine,
goes,
listen,
right?
but listen, fathom this though, Leo. Imagine making a move on those companies that could give a fuck about us and moving the market on them, Leo. Hello?
Exactly. Right.
Hello?
So
Hello, sir. You just got a
thank
phone
you.
call, and I need
Right.
you to stop the bullshit. And if you can't fix that, okay, say less. We got you. 10% chance
Exactly.
Monday morning. Watch us see. Shake
Right.
their ass.
So here's the point. This is where I'm coming from. So Swaz, you know exactly where I'm going with this, right? So just imagine 26 of us on here with $100 each, right? And one place is a buy, one place is sell. So you do it 26 times equally in divided directions, right? And guaranteed, rest assured, everyone's gonna get something anyway. The reason being for that is because we've hedged the market one way and the other way, right? So the money that comes back is literally unfathomable. I can't even imagine how much it would be, actually, to be honest, because it's not something I could work out off the top of my head. But I could guarantee you it would most probably be well over, say, $40,000 to $50,000, right? In most probably the space of about 2 to 3 hours, because we've moved the market literally, and there's 5.3. What is it? I think it's 5.3 trillion pounds on the actual screen when you look at it and you see that candle. So the market's actually being moved as you speak because we've actually hedged trades. So what happens is the companies become confused. They don't know who we are. We're
cloak.
just an IG group. That's just
I
coming.
gotta get my sister
We
on
cloak.
board with
And you know
this.
how we cloak? You know how we cloak, Leo? Is the second we reach, I say, look,
Right.
I already have 100 real supporters, like, but the second we reach like a good 500-600, right, and we could pull out 50-60 real ones and put them in a Telegram, and then give that info where nobody else could touch it, it's over. No night night. It's over.
Exactly. And
No
the
night
good
night.
thing about it is, the money's legit, because when you put it out and put that shit back on your card, ain't nobody asking no questions because you've got a paper trail. So
Tell me, I don't know
there's
my
no
purpose.
questions
Are you
asked.
kidding me? I don't know my purpose.
Hey, look though, whole time though, my man said if you get a VPN and register your foreign exchange like Europe or somewhere, that shit different. That shit, they ain't gonna hold
Right.
your shit. Like all that shit is yours. All your money is yours.
Right. Now, the VPN, that's where Swaz comes in. Because I've mentioned Swaz about the coder, right? And I know the VPN is important. I have not set myself up a VPN yet. I was going to purchase one the other day, right? On MetaTrader 5.
What's so important about a coder? What is it hard to code?
No, well,
Yeah,
listen,
well,
I'm going
it's
to
not
tell
that
you
it's
what it
hard
is
to
about.
code, but it's another world. That's somebody else's language. Like people that code,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They code, like you know what I'm saying. So
I
you
want to
really gonna
learn.
just be
I want
talking.
to learn. I believe I can do it. Like y'all don't understand. Y'all got my heart pounding, and I'm sitting down.
Yeah, but I'm
Babes, if you
telling you,
was a
you don't got to
coder,
worry
I
about
guarantee
coding.
you wouldn't
Listen,
be where you're at
no,
now.
don't tell her that. You don't listen. You don't got to worry about coding. Just worry about listening and understanding that there's pathways to
Okay.
money that are so freeing, right? Like once you go in, you know you don't got to come back out. And this is one of them.
Right.
I ain't gonna come back out. Y'all don't understand. I just want to be able to take care of my family. Like I've
It's
had
one
to
of them.
always work so hard. That's all I want to do.
That's the
Like
scary
I ain't
part
no
is the ease
selfish
of it.
person.
That's the thing that's gonna scare you the most. The ease of it is gonna scare you,
Like
and
I've
that's
had
why I
money
tell
and lost
people to be
money, had
smart.
money and lost money, and it's like I done changed my whole mind frame. And it's like I just want to give back because I'm such of a good person. Like I get mad when we tear each other down. I get fucking mad. Like we gotta fucking love each other. Like I didn't know how it felt to be loved as a kid. So to come up here and Swaz, man, Little B in the room to talk to Leo, and he got so much love and try to talk to Babe. Like y'all don't understand. I love y'all.
Thank you. Yeah,
Love
no,
you
man,
too,
these
little
guys are
B.
Oh,
good.
you know I love you, little B. You
Like
already know.
Yeah, we all
man,
love you too, little B. We love you too.
You know that for a
So I
fact.
say the love is there. Believe me.
Love.
And Baked and Swaz are very, very what do you call it? I call them they're like a strong backbone for IG, to be honest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They are good
Yeah.
peoples, man. They're good
Man,
peoples
I
for real.
appreciate y'all, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Nah,
Appreciate
for
all.
real, it's true. You know good peoples when you see them or hear
It's
them
gonna
anyway,
feel
even though
good to see all of us wealthy and being able to do more for
man.
others. It's gonna
Yeah.
feel really good for me.
You know
Like
what's crazy?
when it all finally happens,
Right?
babe.
Y'all
Like
on here
that day.
talking, right? And I was just talking to my buddy at work, right? And he was like, "Man, I'm trying to make 6,000 in September." And I'm like, "Dang, how?" I went in the bathroom, I'm trying to break down the hours I gotta work. I said, "Okay, well, I gotta work 12 hours every day, and then I gotta work 8 hours on Saturday." And then I went and calculated up, and I'm like, "Damn, that's only $4,000."
well,
Mm.
let me give you a lot of joke, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you where I'm coming from. So basically, I left home at 15. I came from a good background. My parents got good jobs. My dad's an accountant. My mum's a psychiatric nurse. Had a big house. Still got a big house, right? But I had I had a very strict father. So my dad was into putting your head in books. I wasn't a book person, right? I was more into sports than I was books. But because my dad was from the Caribbean, very strict in where he wanted his kids to be later on in life, I chose to be a sportsman. He didn't really see that as anything great. So you know what? I ended up leaving home. And I was homeless for 7 years, right?
What? 7 years?
Yep.
Damn.
7 years I was homeless, right? I didn't know which way I was going. I didn't have any idea. I just hit the road. I ended up sleeping on London Transport, the buses, because those days the buses used to be open. They didn't have those closed automatic doors. So I would be on the road. And believe it or not, nobody knew I was homeless because I didn't look homeless because we were taught to carry ourselves with a bit of pride on the road. So don't let people see that you need food or your clothes have got holes in the shoes and shit like that. So I was able to maintain, which is pretty cool. And I kind of loved the fact of being out there, but I wasn't earning any money until one day, right? I ended up in the darkest part of London, right, where all the robberies and murders were taking place. And this guy asked me one day, because I kept going to this shopping centre where I was just basically just hanging. And this guy asked me to look after his shop just for one day. And he went out to buy himself a drink because he kept seeing me, so he got to know me. And he left me in the shop. And when he came back to £100. I'll never forget it, right? And that guy left me in that shop and gave me a job and said, that's it. This is where you start. And I'm telling you, right? My character in the shop was brilliant because I was selling like headwear. Believe it or not, from there, I ended up opening 4 separate businesses of my own, which I still have now, right? But that still wasn't enough because I ended up doing women's clothes. So it was women's clothes I've been selling most of my life. For the last, say, 35 years, I've been selling women's clothes. So I've always had a boutique and I've always had a job. But something happened where I ended up watching this YouTube video of someone trading, and I thought, hold on a minute, this guy's telling me I can make $2,000 in a day. I thought, oh, you know what, I want some of that. Hell no, no one ain't getting away with that, and I'm not doing it. So I jumped on it while I was in my own shop. And believe it or not, I lost a lot of money trying to get it, right? I thought I knew what I was doing. I didn't have a flipping clue. All I know is there was just these green candles, red candles, green for buy, red for sell. So whenever I saw a green, I'd buy it. As soon as I bought it, it went down. Whenever I saw a red and it's supposed to go down, as soon as I sold it, it was going up. So I kept losing. I ended up losing so much money. I thought, you know what? I ain't too sure about this, but you know something? I dug my heels in and I just kept watching these YouTube videos. So I was self-teaching myself all the time, constantly, until one day things started to click. And not everything you see is what you see. So if someone tells you that the grass is green on the other side, it just might be black, right? So sometimes with trading, it's a mind thing, but there are patterns in that trading that you can see. And when you see them, they are gold. But what the banks do is they don't want you to see them, so they try to fake you out. Now, Swaz knows what I'm talking about.
Leo, I feel like they owe me. And since when I jump out the gate, I jump small. When I jump in the gate this time.
Right, exactly.
Yo, I promise you. But
I'm telling you.
No, listen, but you don't understand. So what I did was I squirreled everything, right? So I got all these little crevices of money everywhere, right? And I'm just waiting now, because before I was like, you know what? I'm going to slow roll it, learn how to turn pennies to 20s, right? That was one of the things that I learned how to do for myself, which is basically knowing that I could start over anywhere, right? So I know that. I know I could. I could take a penny. I could literally take $100 and get to 1,000, 2,000 if I needed to, and keep going. Take it. Like, I know how to do it, right?
Right.
The only thing I want to be able to do now is finally jump in, like, because when God gave me when I finally got it and I knew what I was supposed to be doing, I was like, God, I'm not going to be greedy with this. I'm not going to be greedy until I give it back to the people that actually need it, right? Because I just felt like I didn't know if I deserved it. You understand?
Right. Have you ever heard that? You know that word? There's this word that they use. There's a word. Right. There's this word that they use. It begins with C. Oh, yeah. It's called compounding.
Oh, yeah. We about to compound in hell. The rule of 72. I was about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy, Leo, because I understand all that shit. It's about to go crazy.
Thank you. If you compound, if you guys know how to compound, now basically compounding is a very simple thing to do. You only need to do one trade a day, right? And just forget about it. Just do one trade a day, and basically you can just make it a big trade and just take it as that. I mean, Swaz can most probably make £2,000 on one hit, and that's it. He ain't got to trade again.
How about this, Leo? The first one I jump in, I feel like they owe me so much. Like,
right.
Bro,
exactly.
I'm willing to lose $5,000 to know I'm right. How about that?
Listen,
the first trade.
Okay.
How about
they
that,
took
Leo?
30.
So what do you think? Wait, what do you think that's worth going the other way, Leo? If I'm willing to lose $5,000 on what I already determined to be true, once I determine where them institutions are, I got my timing right, and I'm willing to put $5,000 on it.
If you put $5,000, $5,000 will most probably bring you in anything in excess of about, say, between 30 and 60. Just on the points alone.
Just going in the right direction.
Just on the.
Now imagine if I take a ride and I knew that I was at the point for the whole week, Leo, for the whole week that it will never go back down there again. It can't go back down there again until this particular time again. What would happen?
Well, this is why I'm saying to you, right, Swaz. You see that guy? That's why I'm trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell you all weeks. I've been throwing it in. I've been throwing a few little texts at you, right? That's why I've been on you about the coda, because once I've got the coda, because I've got something here, man, and I'm telling you, right now, what I've got here is so disgusting, right? I've not lost a single trade, right, up till today, not one, right? So I know that what I'm looking at, right, is gold. And the funniest thing is, right, I ain't even trying to be greedy. I'm just taking small little chunks here and there. I might be taking, I'll give you an idea. So basically, I'm taking $17 every 2 minutes.
Mm.
Every 2 minutes, I'm taking $17. Right? So
Leo,
imagine
Leo,
throughout the whole
what we
day.
need to do one day, we need to look at charts, you and I together. Because I don't know if you see them like I do yet. Because I know that 5 minute thing sounds good, but there's something I want to show you, bro. Something I need to show you. Because I
Right.
believe in conquering the mountain. You understand? I want
I
the
believe
top of
that
the
too.
mountain, and I want the bottom. I want the peak. I want the very valley. Just like you. Like once I determine the very low, I also want to know where the very high is. I want
Right.
that ride, and I want to take some of those small rides with you. Right?
Take the ride, yeah, for
I
real.
want to take a
The
couple speed
ride.
trippies, the 5 minute try. I like that, but I hustle off the wrong.
I
I like
I
the
know where
car.
you're going. I
Yeah,
know
I
what you're
stand
saying.
on the.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
stand from the trees and look at what's going on. I don't stand in the weeds, but I want to learn more about the weeds, though.
Yeah, you want to take the and this is what I'm talking about. So the long ride that you want, I've got the application. The drop down ride, I've got the application. I've got it. I've actually got it on my platform now. And not only have I got that on the platform, right? I've got the fucking targets, bro. I've got the
Yo,
targets,
anybody listening to my sound and my voice right now, I'm not playing with you. This is real. There's money
right?
to be
Hey,
made.
bro, it is money to be made, man.
I'm telling you,
I've
when I
got the
tell you
targets.
this is no lie, I literally took 7 people that knew zero about trading, and all of them are independently doing it right now as I speak, while I work on building my network. Literally,
Mm.
this is
Dang.
real.
Right.
I could bring the brother in right now, stacks right now, constantly. Yo, I made 5 grand off this, 2 grand off that. I'm over here working with y'all, man. Like, guys,
Facts.
I'm patient. I know, come on, guys. Like, you can't tell me. I'm like, people that I taught are like surpassing me, and I'm cool with it. Great. I'm
Mm.
glad. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the seeds I planted, and I'm seeing their harvest, right? And I'm not even tapping
Right.
into it because right now my mind is not. I'm so disassociated from that because I already knew what I had to do. I knew I couldn't do it one at a time. I don't have the time to go one at a time, or three, then three. Like I had to build a big enough audience to take 50, 60 out of it and say, all right, let's go. Y'all really? If you really believe in me, now let me show you why you believe. Now let's rock. Boom. It's over.
Right.
It's no looking back, yo.
Mm.
It literally is no looking back. Like I
Yeah.
shouldn't. And most people's, if most people knew what I knew, they wouldn't be looking back. How about that?
Yeah.
I
Spot
believe.
on. Absolutely spot on.
That's why my bros come here. They look at like, yo, he's really just like, really just sitting here, like he's not trading. I do
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, you don't understand. The same way I could read people, I read the charts. It's the same thing. It's the same
Mm.
thing.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's the
Exactly.
same
Spot on.
thing, big. When I tell you, yo, I got the bros will tell you like, yo, he'll call it to the top, he'll call it to the bottom, he'll know the top, like, yo, bro, because I just know it's a rhythm, like, and I figured it out, and I know I don't got to keep going over and over and over again because I got it. It's like
Right.
knowing how to do the 2 step, yo.
Mm.
You understand?
And we all learn 1 foot at a time at the 2 step.
Yeah, when you
That's
run a two
right.
step, it's like, okay, all right, well maybe add an extra little move to the 2 step. Like those are the
Mm-hmm.
indicators. You understand? And then you add another little move to the 2 step. Those are the algorithms that you build. That's what Leo's talking about when you discover different ways where you can replicate it automatically and just let the money work on itself. You
Okay.
understand?
All right. Let me show you something. Here. Here. I'm going to show you something I did while you guys are talking. I took this trade, right?
Oh man, that's a beautiful trade right there. Beautiful
Look,
trade. Woo!
I took this trade, right? So I remember it went up here, yeah? You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would have
Oh,
caught
oh,
that, Leo. How big is that
right?
wick? How big is that wick on that green right there?
Right, it's a big wick. But guess what?
See, I would have caught
Because
that.
I didn't take this here, I was waiting for it to finish so I could take it down here.
Mm.
So while you guys were talking, I took this trade when this green thing here crossed, right? And I've taken it down here. Here I am. There it is. Right, look at this carefully, right?
It's a little. It's a little. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. It's hard to see
That's
the.
the
It's hard. See the
that's the
movement.
trade there that I took, right?
Mm, mm, okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to
Nice
show
one.
you guys something because watch the money. Now this is what I've done while I've been talking to you guys just now.
That's how fast it moves, y'all. And just put
That's
another
crazy.
That's
zero on
fast
there.
too.
Just put another zero on there. That's what Leo. That's what I'm trying to tell Leo. I'm ready to put my zeros on now. Oh,
Right,
I'm ready.
exactly. Right now that is my first trade for tonight. Right.
Put my zeros
So
on.
just so you guys can see, right? That's like basically because I was waiting for the market to start moving again. Right. So I've pulled my first trade today. Right. And basically all I do is I take to a certain point. Yeah, right there. So I'm basically just watching the market. So while I'm watching the market, I'm mostly going to roll myself a big fat spliff and wait for the market to move again. And I'm going to do the same thing again until this thing moves up to about 500 to 1,000. And then I'm mostly going to go to sleep, get up in the morning and do the same thing again. And that's just it. That's all. But this is the platform that I use, Swaz. So basically, right, this is my execution platform. Right, that's a
Is
10-second
is any
chart
of that
here.
stuff able to go on your phone? I like hustling from the phone, Leo.
Yeah, you can get this on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put this on your phone because it's like swipe trading. Right, that's the 4 hour. Actually, where's the daily chart? So that's the
How
one.
much I need to start? I don't have to sign up with no
Somebody
company,
like
do
you, 1,000. Okay? I would start with 500 to 1,000. Never trade a demo. Screw all that demo shit. Learn how to lose money.
Yes,
Learn how to make it.
Swaz is gaining big.
Screw that
Yeah,
demo stuff. That demo stuff is
exactly.
if you didn't know what you were doing and you were just jumping into it without anybody's assistance, then I would say yeah, demo. But if you got somebody gonna
Right.
teach you how to read these charts, once you know how to read these charts, you're free, yo. You don't
Yeah, you're
understand? It's
laughing.
freedom. It's free. You're free forever. They can't lock you in no more.
And you know what, Swaz? The way that I've done this chart, right? This is all my personal indicators that I've put on here, right? So I know what these things mean. So you see, like this, you see this red line here? You see this? That's my target when it's going down, right here.
You was waiting for
Right?
it to break it, and it broke it with
Right.
the
You see,
longest candlestick. So you had a good call. Great call.
right. You see
Great
this
call.
blue line here?
Mm-hmm.
At some point, this is going to bust through this line, but you just got to know when.
And you want the full.
Right here.
You want the candlestick to close on it, right? You don't want to pull back. You want to close.
Right. And once it hits this line, it's going, it will bust through. So every single time, right, here's another one of my targets. See this little red line here? I already know it's going through here. And it will always go through there. And you hear the joke. This is automatic. I don't put it on there. I've got it so it puts it on there by itself. So why I need the coder? Because I want the coder to put the trade on there for me. So it does it by itself. So I can just sleep and it just places the trade.
Wait, have you ever tried this on larger time frames? Like
if I did this on a larger time frame, I'd make a hell of a lot more money.
I know.
Right. So basically, here's the larger time frame. But it looks a bit messy. I need to get all this stuff off.
Yeah, because it's not going to completely correlate.
Hold on. Yeah, let me clear it.
Let me see something. I want to see something. See, Leo, I keep fighting you. You don't know I got to fight you in my mind. I know what you're trying to do.
Right.
You keep pulling me back. All right, I'm gonna go back, bro. Relax. You don't understand, babe. You know how hard it is to scroll past my apps. You know, bags.
Right. So I've removed the drawings, right? So okay.
Handy bag.
So this is the larger time frame. This is a 4-hour chart, Swaz.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Right?
Yeah, that's what
So
I trade on. 4 hours. We good. That's me. 4. I'm off
right,
of
so
4.
that's a
That's on
4-hour
my bank.
chart.
Right? So that's where I
Right.
start out. They always in the 4 hours. You know why I'm in the
Right.
4 hour? Because that tells me the lay of the land. Like I know everything that should be able to happen in the next 3 to 4 days. So I make my trades
Well,
kind of based on the so pull back
based
a
on the
little bit,
fall
Leo.
of it.
So pull back a little,
Right.
Leo. Let me show him something. Let me just pull back your phone just a little bit. So go to the very bottom of you see right there? Do you see how
That's
you
where you
got
want to
those
buy
two?
it, right at the
Yeah,
bottom, right?
those two bottoms. Not where the candlestick is. I'm buying at that. You see where Leo is? Go back, Leo. Go back, Leo. Go back, Leo. So you see how the candlestick ends right here? That's called a candlestick, y'all. These little green and red
Okay.
things, right? You see where that little thing ends? There's another string that goes down. This is what Leo's talking about. That's the bank. And once you can recognize where the bank is going, you can literally take the bank's train. And sometimes what the bank will do is they'll go all the way down there, right? Pick up their load, right? To buy. Because
Okay.
remember, this is currency they're selling. This is something that has to happen on a daily basis. Once you understand this, you know this is consistent, right? Every single day
Right.
they're going
Right.
to buy a certain amount and they're going to flip it. Sometimes they're going to buy more than what they need because they know they're getting a low price for a certain period of time, and they're going to also
Yeah.
hoard it. You understand? Your job is to pay attention to when they buy it. They're going to obviously not buy it they're going to wait for certain times when people aren't paying attention, right? And that's when you're going to go there. You're going to take that buy and look. So if you were to take that buy down there and ride that to the very top right there of the green candlestick, you don't even got to go at the very top of the pyramid, just that green candlestick, right? What's that worth to somebody, Leo?
I'm gonna count it now. I'll tell you right now how many pips that is. That's
How many
31
pips?
bars.
How
31
many
bars, right? That's 156 pips. So if that was like 5 grand, you would time 5,000 by 155.8.
5,000
Wow.
times 155.8, you said?
Yeah, there it is.
I can't see it. The numbers
Hold
shaking.
on.
1.7 million? Is that what you're showing me? Oh, 155 times.
It's 155 times 5,000.
Okay, hold on. Calculator, y'all. Let me show y'all where y'all sitting. Why you think I'm never concerned about money and
Even
I
a
want the power?
thousand. That's one.
I want the power.
Man.
Screw this money. Money means nothing. When you understand this, it means nothing anymore.
Right, exactly. That's exactly my point. And the thing about
155 times 5,000, 775,000.
there you go.
So a $770,000 return.
That's right. Basically speaking, that's how much pips this thing makes, and that money is free money.
How many
on the
days would it
table.
take for me to make that? You think? How many hours? So
Right.
what do
Well,
we got?
this is a 4-hour chart. So
So
each
we're looking
candle is 4
at
hours. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
They said
16,
36
17,
bars,
18.
right? 36 bars already, right? That's what they said.
Yeah, 36 times 4.
Yeah, 36 by 4, which is 72, 144. So 144 hours, I would be at $775,000. Do you see why I
That's
don't care
right.
about money? Now it makes sense? Yes?
That's right.
Makes sense,
Exactly.
right?
Right. It
Yeah.
makes
I
sense.
just told
It
you
make
in
complete sense.
144 hours, bro, I can make $700,000 as long as I'm willing to risk 5.
Right. And that's the bottom line right there. That's a 1 minute chart.
They don't understand.
That's a
Leo.
1
It's a
minute
whole nother
chart. So
world,
it goes
yo.
to show you how the 4-hour chart looks on a 1 minute time frame. So I took this drop here right now, but I am guaranteeing you that this thing is getting ready to jump back up real soon. So I'm looking to take a buy, and it actually tells you right here. It says an open buy.
Listen,
It
I'm
says
gonna be honest with you, Jeremy. I don't know how you got here, who you know, but we normally don't talk about
Yeah.
this. This is not something I'm normally comfortable in sharing because I don't want people to try and take my brain out my freaking head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
Right.
but you're here for a reason. Maybe you should have your son
Oh,
tap in, and because once we start teaching this, I'm not
Exactly.
coming back. No disrespect, I love y'all, but on to the next. Once I have the 50 people that I've made wealthy, I know the next plan is the best plan, and it's already in my mind. So
Yeah, man.
just get him around, and hopefully he can soak up the knowledge. Because once you learn charts, you can take this to any platform. It's not like you're forced to be in a foreign exchange. You can jump
Yeah, and
into.
you can actually trade any stock or share that you want with the indicators that I've actually got here as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's why, Swaz, I was talking. That's why I'm so hell bent on the coda, because I already know where the most probably God doesn't want me to have that coda right now, and I get it. I'm cool. I'm all right because I'm
Maybe
not
did you get
trying to.
back enough yet?
Huh?
Did you get back enough yet?
Did I do what?
Have you given back enough? Have enough people learned what you know?
Yeah, I have given it back because I've got a YouTube channel, which is on. I've had a YouTube channel for the last 5 years. I haven't really done much with it, but it is there. So I mean, it's funny because people do call me when they want to try and make some money, and I get it. And usually, 9 times out of 10, finding the time to
Mm-hmm.
take people on board, I'd rather do it where there's a lot of people making money than just
hey,
myself. So
Swazi, do you think on a Zoom that they can tap into the Zoom? Because that's what we kind of need to be on so we can
Yeah,
see everything. We need
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
on a
See,
Zoom.
but look. This is why I'm talking about this because everybody then gets the fury, and I'm telling you, the master plan is not just one person learning this. We need 50 at
yeah,
once.
that's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
It got
That's
to
what I
be
was talking
50
about. Like, whoever
enthused
you had a
people
plan on the
saying like,
Zoom.
"Yo, let's go. I'm ready to soak it all up. I'm not walking away from the group. I'm gonna give it the 6 to 8 weeks to know I know it before I even
Oh,
consider
you
Exactly.
know
stepping
we ain't
away."
walking away.
You understand?
Y'all my brothers
I'll
for
be
life.
honest with you. I will be honest, right? Just conquering and mastering just this alone puts you in a whole different league altogether. Because to be honest, I always had this dream, right? And one person has done it already, which is in London, where it a black-owned bank, a real bank, a proper bank, right? And to be honest, if what I was saying to Swaz earlier about moving the market, if you can move the market, you're basically on another total level altogether. I ain't gonna lie, that's just how it is.
Leo, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you one
Yeah, of course
question?
you can.
The two biggest dips, did they occur at the same time on that chart
Say
we
that
were looking
again.
at? The two biggest dips on that chart, right? The two biggest
Right.
dips on those charts, did it occur at the same time?
No, and I'll tell you why. The reason why even if they do move at the same time, which they don't, it depends
No,
on
no, 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 no,
the
no.
time
Look,
frame.
look right now. Look. Go. Put your mouse over the furthest institution by, right, all the way down at the bottom. Like pull back on the
Oh,
4 hour, on the
let
four
me go
hour,
to the 4 hour.
right quick, just 1 minute, where we were looking at, and I want you to show me
Hold
something.
on.
I want to see if I still got it. I'm pretty sure I do.
All right, that's the first dip. That's a 4 hour chart.
All right.
Now, if you had done 5,000 on
No,
this,
no, 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 no. Pull me back, right? Pull me back. Pull me back until like a week, like where you're seeing a week in front of you.
Oh, you want to see a week?
Yeah, about a week on the 4 hours.
Hold
go
on.
back a little bit. Well, no. I don't want to see week. I want to see a week's worth of 4 hours charts.
A week. Here it is here.
No. That's a week. That's the weekly. That's the weekly candlesticks. I need
Okay, you want the 4 hour
candlesticks, and I need a week's worth of the charts in front of me. Right.
Right. Okay, so what day we in now? We're on. So a week ago we would be. What's the date today? Today
Oh, the 30th.
is
30th. The 30th.
right.
So the
So we're on the 30th. So let me go back to 7 days from the 30th was the 23rd. Okay, there it is.
Now find the two biggest breaks on that chart, right? So you got the biggest one right there, right? What day was that?
Right, this one here. That's the 23rd. So that's the first day of the 7th day. So this is a week.
At what time? Exactly.
That was at 5 o'clock.
Go find the next one. All the way the furthest one down to the far right. I see it right there.
Right here.
Yep.
No. Get up.
What time?
Right. That was funny you should say that. That was at 1 o'clock in the morning.
So it's the same day, but the same thing occurred, right?
Right.
Right. Right. So
And then
I told you, and once you understand that bottom, right, and you know you're willing to take the risk, they may double dip on you, but it's still gonna happen.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is what
you just gotta know. Once you know that it has to happen,
right.
Freedom.
So right. So basically, right, if you put enough money, right. So this is what I was trying to say to you. So this is how it goes, right? So if you have enough money to hold in the bottom to take the ride to where it's really going, you will never, ever lose any money. And this is why I was saying, this is why the banks always win. Because they have so much money sitting at the pot. It doesn't matter whether it goes up or goes down.
If you could take that, yo, Leo, you ever been on the bank line and felt like you was in a spaceship, like a shuttle coming back to Earth or something, shit rocking and all the planes is moving and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
so
they dragging it down. Like, oh my
goodness. So Swaz, so check it, right? So if I get, this is what I said to you. You see, like if you do the
So look, guys, so for everybody that wants to leave me right now, I just showed you how. You don't even need to hear me no more. I just showed you that one every week. I don't care.
Right.
As long as you can handle the dip below, every week you can take a ride on where you just
right.
That USD, Euro.
It doesn't matter which way the market goes.
Yeah, but I'm saying which one? What currency pair is that?
That's the Euro USD.
So boom, you on the Euro USD, you know that every week on the 23rd and the 30th, you can take a ride. Now, how low can you go is the question.
Exactly.
Now, if you take $100 and bet small, you can take a long ass ride.
So you got it.
Take $5,000 and bet a little bigger, you could take that same long ass ride too.
Right. So this is why I'm saying to you, right, Swaz, check it. So just imagine, yeah, you got 26 people, right, at $100 a piece, right, on a trade, just one trade, and 26 people ride the top and the bottom. So it doesn't matter which way anyone takes in the direction. The money's held in a pot.
Can I have 22 wives?
Huh?
You said what?
I'm talking a little big. Can I have 22 wives? Based on what you know right now, do I sound crazy?
Oh man, hey man, I'm gonna be at the wedding every time you get married, man. Just give me a chance to chance.
Right.
I'm gonna be at the wedding every time.
Thank you, little bit.
You got my blessing. Hey, you got my blessing. I don't care what none of the women say, how they feel.
I can make $1 million
you my man.
Can I please?
Yeah, that's a good point, JP.
Please?
Oh yeah, you can have them all.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, so
You better
like you said,
PTO
right, Swaz. So Swaz, you're right, smack bang on it. So you got where you know exactly what I'm saying. So you can hold the bottom. Doesn't matter which way you
Man, I
ride.
don't give a rat's ass where you ride. I know where you're
Don't
going.
matter where you
As long
ride.
as I know where
At the
you're
end of the
going,
day,
listen, you can take
all
me
you're
wherever you
doing
want as long as I know where
is
you're
you're
going.
collecting every single time. You're just constantly collecting. But hear the joke. This is
And I'm
where
such
it
a
gets
greedy
real.
bum. Yo, hold on, Lee. I'm such a greedy bum. I take the ride back down. I'm such a greedy bum because I already know the top. So once you know the top, that means there's a new bottom. Hello.
Right. Exactly.
So you
And
ride up and down like a seat. Like you understand? Does it make sense?
yeah.
Babe? Like you take the
Yeah,
tray
it
up,
makes sense.
and now since I
So
know
all
I'm
you're
at the
doing.
very up, and I pulled up
That's
the tray,
right.
now I take the ride down. And I'm like, okay, I know I'm at the very bottom. Maybe I don't catch the
Right.
exact bottom, but I'm like, okay, this is here. I'm close enough to where they're about to make this trade. It's the 20. It's now the 30th. I know I got to pull my money, right? Pull my money
Right.
and invest enough to take that ride back down in case let's say I don't want to be greedy and I want to just let the institution take their ride. I let them take their ride all the way down. They come back up, do the same shit over. It's like, yo, bro, when I tell you, I'm not playing. It's
And
that simple.
that is exactly what it is. So basically, once you put enough money, right? So basically, this is what I said. If 26 people went in at 100 each, right? All on one platform, yeah? Right? Just on one platform and basically just done a buy, done a sell, right? And everybody did it equally. So you split 26 into two. Half of them go for the sell, half of them go for the buy. And you take the lowest part and you take the highest part and you just keep the money sitting at both you. You will see a million, right? What you do with that million's another ball game altogether. But believe you me, right? That is exactly how it works, right? Now, the funniest thing is, right, as I sit here and I've been having this conversation with you, right, Swaz, I'm actually going to hedge tonight because you know something. As
Swaz is
much as
right.
I
I
can,
could take the 7-day ride. Why not, Swaz? Why
yeah,
not?
I'm actually going to do a 7-day ride
Take
and
that
see
ride
where
and
it
then
goes.
pull a tray with us on the, and then we can show you. You will see, and I want you to take the ride down. So for everybody that's here, y'all can see this is not. This
Yeah,
is some shit. Like when you open your mind to it, like, and you better learn. Like learn. Like you learn like your
exactly.
life depend on it. Like learn.
Yeah, right. And funny, it's amazing that
It's
you actually
amazing
brought
that
it
it's
up
on the
because
same night, huh? Isn't it, Leo? Isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, I
for
dare you
real.
to I dare you to pull it back on the month, Leo. I triple dog dare you, Leo, because you were gonna do when no one was here, weren't you? Huh? Pull it back to the month and let's find the two big bottoms, huh? Because for every small bottom, there's usually two big bottoms, Leo.
Right.
Exactly.
You see, this is the monthly.
Let me see it. Oh yeah, I love this game. I don't understand. No, Leo. No, Leo. That's the monthly on the 4th.
That's the monthly on the Euro
No,
USD right
you
now.
looking at the big. You looking at the big picture, right? So that's the big
Yeah,
picture of where the absolute bottom is, right? So the absolute
right,
bottom, we're all the way down there. So how long ago was that when we was at this bottom before? What, 2008? That looked like forever ago.
right. That's the daily.
Daily. No, you need to take the 4 hour back on the 30-day view in the window. So instead of 1 week view, look at the 4 week view and find your top and bottoms for the fucking month. That's how you protect yourself for real. Because then
So
you
what
really know.
we're at the 31st. We're the 30th, 31st of August. So we'll go back to that's the 30th of June. So this has been a drop for a while. But I know one thing though. I know the target for this is up here. The target's right here. And this is where the target is. So EUR USD is definitely a buy for the long haul, and this is the target right here.
Now imagine just knowing that you've made so much money that you can find that for the month and invest in another broker and take that 5,000 and let it run up. and then you invest in another broker, take that 5,000, let it run up, right?
Right.
And you literally can then pinpoint, because if what I'm telling you is true, these things happen patternly. If they don't just happen, right? These are patterns, and once you map them, you trade them. You understand? It's not hard, y'all. Like Leo is mapping the patterns on a 5-minute scale. I'm just saying, I don't care about that small money. I'd rather just take the ride. I'll take the ride and wait. I'm good.
Exactly.
Like I want to,
And
you
look,
understand?
look how
Yeah.
accurate this indicator is. So basically, watch this black line, Swaz. Look at my black line.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the black line. This is on a 4-hour. Grab. Grab.
Holding, broke.
Right.
So it's about to go
Now,
down. It still should be.
right. So
back.
guess what? Right. So look at this now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it grabbed it. So my buy on the 4-hour. This is why I wanted to get the coda, because
You want to
once
play
I've
those
got
tops
this
and bottoms. Yeah, you want to play those tops
right.
and bottoms. Yeah.
So I would have taken it here, right, and rode it
all
all
the
the
way.
way.
Like me. I want all the slopes. Give me all them bitches. Yes.
Right to there, and then I would have come back in here.
You trade like
and taken
Leo.
this.
That's how I do it. I
Right.
just like
Now-
that. I don't got time for the BS.
Now look at the black line again. Watch the black line, Swaz.
The only way people trade like this is when you get all the nonsense out of your head. Or, like everybody else is like all caught up in those little weeds, guys. Like looking at the little thing. You'll see if you start learning it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see.
What you mean by
Right.
all the nonsense? What you mean?
So
Like,
check this
it's
out,
a lot
right,
of stuff
Swaz.
going on. Like you see all the
Right.
movement and different patterns and different things.
Exactly.
Happening. But once you know the top and bottom, it doesn't matter how it takes to get there, as
Right.
long as it gets
So
there.
this is-
You understand?
So this is the
Okay.
4-hour, yeah? That's the 4-hour. So watch this now. Now I know that this line here, right, has been broken.
Mhm.
This line here is broken. So this is going to collect about 12 green candles right up to this line. And I know this because this is looking to collect, just like it did here. There's the collection. Hold on. There's the collection right there. It's collecting. And it's coming back to collect again. Right? So it's going to collect. And the funniest thing is, right, it's broken the line. And the only target this thing is going for is this one up here. So I know that this is about to go in the opposite direction right now. But like you said, if you could get enough money to hold these bottoms and the tops, you could always buy and sell in between the bottoms and the top all day long.
You become a bank.
Right. Exactly.
You sell
And
at
that
that
is
market.
what.
That's
Yeah.
all you're doing all day is selling at whatever the market's rate is until it's time for you
Spot
to pull
on.
your money out.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So at the end of the
you
day,
don't really need to know how to trade. You just need to know how to find the bank. You understand?
right.
Once you learn where the bank is, then be smart enough to operate like a bank would. Like don't over leverage. Don't consider your like if you had $100, you don't go and try and bet the whole $100 on that it's gonna go up. Like you say, okay, what if it were to just go the opposite direction? How much could I withhold? How much can I hold strong and say, okay, I'm good because I'm at $20 now. Because once it clears you, that's it. It'll clear you out. Like, okay, I'm at 20, 10, 9, 7, 0. Oh, shit is gone. Right? So that's
Spot
what Leo's
on.
talking about. You need to be able to hold that bottom. So you got to trade like as if maybe you only have $50. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That way,
Yeah.
when it keeps going and going and going, you're
You
not
don't
even
bet the whole
concerned.
bank.
You're not even concerned. Like, I'm good. Like, you good. Like, whatever. Keep going. You got to you got to have your own leverage, your own money, and don't even use their leverage. Screw their leverage. Make your own
Yeah,
leverage.
you just basically just keep it moving. And that is it. And that is why. So Swaz, that's why I said to you, if you actually managed to get that platform up, and we actually did that, right? then basically no one can lose a trade, because basically there's enough money to hold a top and the bottom and just ride in the middle all day long, right to the top, right to the bottom, right to the top, right to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
And
it
you're
happens
just
all
constant.
day. Because based on the amount of activity in the market, it's gonna naturally drive whatever currency it is up. It's always gonna take a dip. Now, what'll happen is in certain instances when no one's normally looking, they're gonna dip it, because they don't want everybody buying. You understand?
Right.
They don't want everybody being able to say, "I got it at the low." Got it.
Exactly.
Right.
There's really companies living off of that middle. Like you see those green bars right there. There's little companies that buy it just at that little bar. Like you see where it's going up the cliff, and you're like maybe in the second bar right there. There's some guy that's making money just from there. He's like, all right, I'm cool right here. Like because I know I'm gonna go. I'll make a couple sales this way. But that's not really where the money is. The money is all the way down there. The
Right.
big money.
Spot on.
All the way down. All the way down. There ain't nowhere near where he hustles. I ain't even close.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
so I
see
say, why
now-
hustle with the hustlers when you can hustle with the bank?
Yeah. And that is basically it. That's the bottom line. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I actually spoke to you tonight as well, Swaz. You know why? Because I was thinking of something, but now I've just decided, you know what, I'm going to ride some tops and some bottoms for the rest of the week.
Enjoy them. You always like a big box of dirt, you live.
Ooh, I wish I was riding with you already.
And I'm going to show you
Oh.
again a man that's going to be patient and wait my turn.
Trust
I'm not ready
me.
yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can't
Get
wait
money.
till we put it together, because when we do, I think it's going to be larger than what people could even imagine anyway.
Yeah, it's
be
going to be
honest.
really hard to make $700,000 in a week and do a live, being honest.
And I'll be honest, you know what? I think I really do believe that
Just being honest,
I think
Jake.
I do believe it can work.
Hey, look, I'm in, man. I gotta just.
I'm in all the way.
I believe
And
it
I
can
ain't
work, because you know
I
what?
ain't never told no man I was in. I done told a lot of women I was in, but I ain't never told no man.
Because Swaz has got to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I do believe that Swaz has got the weight and the capability of making things like this happen. And to be honest with you, not only is he got the capability of making things like that happen, Swaz is the type of guy that does put changes in people's lives as well, and I think that's really cool. So I've got to give that to you, Swaz. You know what? I think there's a lot of opportunities open that people don't even know are there, and to be honest with you, it's only people like you, Bates, and other guys that are kind of positive on here that actually make things like that happen anyway. So I think it's great that the opportunities are there for people to take. And just like Little P was saying, she's come at the right time. And I think it's only the fact that God has blessed her to be on the live today to actually see there's other opportunities besides other things that take place that actually do work. So, yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's just
JP,
great.
So
I
JP,
can
wait,
tell you what I
this question's
prayed
for
for
JP.
yesterday. It'll blow your mind.
You're about to leave, JP. This question's for you. So about that power. Yes? Pay attention. I went for the power first for the money. It's over. It's over. Because of my heart, it ain't changing, y'all.
I'm telling you. And you know what as well? Funnily enough, you should say that. The good thing is, you see, JP's another powerful girl on here, which is one of the few powerful girls I know on IG as well.
Don't
that
I got
has
all
influence.
the powerful girls though?
Yeah, you have.
You do.
Pay attention.
Funnily enough,
they
Swaz, you
clash.
have. You actually have. You've
That's why
got a
they
lot of.
clash so much.
Pay
Huh?
attention, y'all.
That's why they clash so much, because they all
Yeah, they
are like
all waiting
bulls
though.
in
They
the
don't
middle of the
even know
ring.
they sitting in the pen waiting to be let loose. Like, just relax, yo. Know what I'm
They are
doing.
powerful. They're very powerful. Anyone who can sit on Swazee's live through some of the guys that come through on his live and still come through out the other end, they're very powerful.
But if they stop fighting each other and come together, they'll be even more powerful.
Well, this is
Facts.
true, and to be honest with you, you're right. Absolutely. I mean, not everyone's always going to see eye to eye, which I get. But I must admit, I mean, obviously everyone's an individual, so there's always going to be
Do you
differences,
know how good it's gonna
regardless.
feel, Leo, to have 40 to 50 people around you that are just as well off as you and can understand you and share
But
things with you and go on trips and help the
yeah,
world and like really do something besides just be rich? You know what
well,
that
to
would
be
I
mean
never
honest,
to
thought
be
I could
rich?
have it.
yeah,
Nah.
exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, to be
I think
honest with
about it
you,
every day, Leo. I think about it every single day. What it's gonna be like
listen,
when
when
all
I,
of us can really make checks. Like when we can say, you know what? Nah, enough is enough right here. Enough is enough.
mhm,
Enough is enough
exactly,
right here.
just to travel and just be able to do things, just make a difference to our own people so they can see some positivity as to everything being negative on a regular. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I totally agree. I'm with you on that.
Enough is
100%.
enough. Enough is
Yeah.
enough,
Enough is enough.
y'all. Enough is that's
Enough.
why I
Get
got
this
that's
money.
why I need good people that when they get this money in their hand, it's not just about them. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't just go and just say, okay, just in your body, come, let's do it. Because in your body, they could come, and I don't mind giving away the information. Like that doesn't bother me, right? That doesn't
Right.
bother me to give away the information at all, zero. But
It's
I'd
what you
rather
do
you
with it.
just come get the information and know that you don't really belong in what I'm trying to do. Just take what you need and go.
Mm.
You understand?
Right.
Like I won't
Exactly.
feel offended. I won't. Like people have done it. I'm okay with that. I'm not offended
Mm.
at all, zero.
I
But
hear that.
those that really want to do something different and like just keep riding, like I I know I ain't trying to drive myself off no cliff, and I ain't gonna do that to you either.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
that.
You
I
have to
hear
get the
that.
people around that you trust, because
Exactly.
anybody can come around, but look who stay consistent. If I go down your live in the morning, I know who's gonna be there. I know.
Right.
I know
Yes.
the bullshit gonna come in, but by the time we get to talking about something serious again, they gone. Because they only was there for the bullshit.
Yes. It is about consistency. You're right. Absolutely.
Mm.
Definitely.
Consistency
It is about being consistent. For real.
that's
Yeah.
funny too.
Gotta
That's
be
funny.
consistent.
As soon as I started playing with the time aspect in IG, I tricked the algorithm, just like I did in the market. Interesting.
Mm.
Right. Exactly.
Very interesting how time is so important.
So so
That's
so
why I was
so that's
all ears when
basically
Madge was talking. But go ahead.
so is that
Facts.
basically what foreign exchange currency is?
Say that again.
I said so basically that's what foreign exchange currency is, the algorithm
Well, yeah, they
Yeah,
got their own
with
algorithm.
the chart.
yeah, there is an algorithm, but you've got to know where that. You've got to be able to know where that algorithm is. Once you see that algorithm, you know it's there, right? And the thing is, you can ride with it if you know when to
But
place.
Leo, do
You,
you see why I don't need indicators?
yeah,
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? Because I know the date. I would know the peak date too. Because I'm pretty sure
you
from
would not.
hey, look, watch this. I guarantee you, peak day is Wednesday at some point, middle of the day
That's
probably.
right.
I know,
Yeah,
and I would take my money right there. Not greedy neither. You understand? Just when I'm ready, like I'm just
right.
snatch it. I'm not gonna look for the very top, and I'm gonna just put my money in as long as I put enough to ride whatever they're gonna go backwards to go back down again. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
Swazi,
exactly.
have you ever been greedy, and how much have you lost when you was greedy before?
Greed, like how is greed impacting me? I don't see me personally. I think I stopped being greedy like mid-20s. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while
Yeah.
since I've been greedy. But where God wasn't in my plans, that was the problem. Wasn't greed.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
already know what you mean with that. That's enough
You
right there.
understand?
You answered the question.
It was never
Yep.
greed. I was never a greedy person. I always knew that I was supposed to I always understood if business could be a social, like that's the only way, like that's the only thing I think socialism should be a part of is a business. Like everybody
Yeah.
should be fairly compensated at the similar rate as long as they're bringing similar efforts. You understand? That way everybody is driving the ball as hard as they possibly can. That way your 5%
So
is worth so much more. Right? That's kind
am
of how
I
I feel about
tripping when I say this, right? Like one time, like a lot of times I be texting and my brain is moving faster than my hands. And I remember I was texting somebody, and they was like, "You don't know how to text." I said, "My vocabulary is very bad, but my brain be moving so fast that sometimes I'll miss the little word as the or the and or the is. But it calculated in my brain. It just didn't move in my fingers.
it.
You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that happens all the time where you just like where you leaving out certain words because your brain is going to the next word too fast. Yeah, that happens. I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah.
And you're right, you know, and you're right. Don't ever leave God out, because you know what? I realised there are times when I've totally forgotten about him, and trust me, things don't go how I want them to go. But when you've got him in mind and you've got a good heart and you put your heart in the right place, you can't ever go wrong. And that is absolutely spot on, Swaz, for real. Look, as long as you've got the right ideas and you are not just thinking about yourself and being greedy, I think there is a place for you. Definitely. Always will be.
Yo, he literally let me sit here in patience with $200,000 a year. Like he
Mm.
said, look, you. It's not like you going to struggle while you wait, bro. That's what he told me. Yeah, you want to struggle, just go build. And that's what I'm doing. Building,
Yeah,
I'm building. Then I turn the lights on. Simple.
there you go.
No, you said build and turn the lights on.
Simple. Big. It's like Leo will tell you. The moment I activate into this, like that's it. Like the challenges I'm gonna be having for myself are gonna be wow. Like I can't. This won't be a concern of mine anymore.
Yeah,
This won't.
exactly.
Foreign exchange is different, y'all. Y'all don't get it. Different.
Yeah, man. That's the one.
That is definitely the one, bro.
Yeah, for real.
The one that they hear from us.
Yeah, man. I'm here. Yeah, Swaz, listen, I'm going to finish cooking. I'm going to let JP come up because I know she wants to come up with chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop out for a bit. Yeah, I'm in the line. Listen, Bakes, it's good to see you. B,
Good to
hit me
see
up
you
Bring
in
too,
my
my
DM,
Leo.
food up.
yeah?
I'm gone.
All
Oh
right,
yeah.
Leo.
Leo, I got you. I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, then. All right, Swaz, later.
All right, brother.
All
All
right, bro.
right, Leo.
Yeah.
Don't forget to take the tray, Leo, so we can check back in. Don't forget to take the tray, Leo, please. Please, please, Leo.
If Swag you bringing chocolate up, I'm going. I don't mess with her
I
at
don't
all.
even know what that is.
Whoever that is in the comments, she already
I
know.
don't know what that
That's the
is.
one that said that comment to me that made me go off that day. But I lived and I learned from her. But she already know I don't mess with her at all. Ain't no coming back from what she said to me at all,
What she
ever.
say to you?
She told me that it was my fault my daughter got molested and I'm a bad parent.
Oh
I'm
shit.
totally bad.
Yeah, you can't come back from that shit.
No,
Doc,
never.
come on, Doc. That ain't cool. We don't move like
She
that
told me I
around
was
here.
a simp.
Yo, I'm sorry. I was stepped away for a second, yo.
Nah, you
Yeah,
good.
she
You
told me I
good.
was a
You
simp.
JP,
good,
She told
JP.
What's
me
up?
all type of stuff.
You
My
were
this
daughter
is
patient.
deserved
this
I
what
know we
hey
only
she
got
Q.
had.
12 minutes,
This
but
the first time I done talked to you before, JP.
Oh yeah,
yo,
Yeah.
JP,
that's good.
fire.
Who's this?
Nah,
Bake. Oh
man.
yeah, I added you to the group. So let me. I
Fire
gotta follow
on
you down
fire,
too.
bake.
Are you there?
So do she drink? Like is she an alcoholic or something? Cause now she act like she don't remember.
What happened now?
Because the girl chocolate, I don't mess with your buddy or whatever. Cause she told me my daughter, I was the reason why my daughter got raped and I'm the worst mother in the world
Oh
and
no.
it's my fault. and I snapped that day, and I ain't never snapped on IG.
Wait, we was all positive. Wait a second. So we were
Now she
not.
talking about I'm lying like hell, and it happened on Nola's live, and Wells was in the live. That when Wells said he had to be the voice of reason, it happened on Nola live, and Wells is in there. I don't lie.
Listen. Let me.
Swazi, when you
I
heard
want to
me
be
lie?
clear. I want to be clear,
If it's
right? We
on
was just on
Nola's
some
live, that's
positive
messy.
stuff. And let me tell you something. For somebody who actually been RAPE, I'm only saying it like that because I don't want to shut down a live by saying the word. For somebody who actually experienced that herself, I don't know what happened, but we ain't about to play with that because that's not nothing to fool.
Nah, we definitely not to play
We
with
not
that.
playing with that because I know firsthand what that feels like. So we don't play with that. We don't play with that. So I don't care.
Why would I
It's
lie?
any beef, none of that. That's out of pocket. It's disrespectful and it's out of pocket. So we gonna chill with that. Not saying you make it. I'm talking about whoever said it. I'm not with
Nova to
that's
come
not
in
cool.
real quick for what? What I'm lying for?
Don't
Swazi,
feed into it
I
though.
don't set a report for you for months and months and months. Why would I lie about that?
But don't feed into it though. Trust me. Don't feed into it. It ain't gonna do
But
nothing
I
but
just
bring
want
you
to let
down.
nobody
Don't
say no
feed into it.
garbage
Little
to
bit.
me
Let me ask
like
you a
that.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you believe that when things are going good, sometimes the bad will come into your life to test you?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So, what do you think is happening right now?
Exactly.
Yeah, but Swazi, I want to cry because I don't play like that, man.
Yeah, but what's
Don't
there to
never in
cry
your life
about when
say
you
no
just
crap
heard
to me
some of the
like
best
that.
news in your life? Like, what's there to cry
Right.
about?
McNeil, don't let that choke out what you just got, the blessing you just got involved in. Listen to
Y'all
me.
right,
When I'm
but
telling you,
it's
my
tough.
stuff is
It's
public
tough, Joe.
knowledge. I've been through the worst anybody could say to me about it. You feel me? And I let that stagnate me for freaking years. Don't let it in, bro. Trust me. Do not. Do not.
I got you.
Listen to me, okay? I'm dead. Listen to me. Don't. You just received a blessing. Of course, it's gonna be another. Like you said, where there's darkness, there's light. When there's light, darkness is gonna try to come in there. Don't let it in. Leave that there.
Oh yeah.
Leave that there.
And then look, she talking about now I want to cry. Okay, Dr. Phil, but she the one
Stop
talking about I'm
feeding
wrong.
into it.
Yeah, I'm done. I ain't gonna look at my phone. I'm good.
I'll do you one
My
better.
Please
bad, y'all.
don't.
My bad.
Please don't.
I'll do you one better.
Please don't.
My bad.
Oh, you gonna do it one better?
Mm-hmm.
What's that one better?
Come back to your phone a little bit.
I'm back.
You're not doing that today.
Easy.
Man, Joe. Woo.
I know it. I feel you. I'm gonna share something with you, and you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Trust me, I know more than you can understand. Don't trust me. Please don't.
I got you. I'm mentally strong,
Yo, Big,
but if
imagine
it
if
was
she ever would have
anything,
knew this. Imagine, Big. Imagine.
Man,
You think, just imagine if I was a stupid man, Big.
man, we would be swimming in the money.
No, I said
Talking
imagine
about
if she would know what I'm standing in front of. Just imagine.
I
You
got you,
think she
Jen. I
calling
got
you
y'all.
now?
Man, I'm always on top. I got y'all.
please. I'm telling you,
Okay.
please.
You think she calling you now, Big?
It's respect, sis. It's respect, man. I got y'all.
Yeah, you can't let them win.
She would have
Please
told up at
don't.
your house, Big.
I never do. But it's like, don't say I'm lying, because I don't got no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? And like I was about to say, if it had nothing to do with my daughter, I would have let that fall off my back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even never said nothing. But that's my baby.
I get it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
That's
it.
my
About that.
child. Like, if it was like something about some bullshit, oh, your Jordan's dirty, I'd have laughed at that. But my baby,
Didn't say nothing to
nah.
play
Yeah,
with it.
that shit hit
Nah, I
different.
don't play about my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter done tried to kill herself so many times.
Yeah, because
Like, I don't play about my baby.
it ain't nothing to play with. That's why I said, like,
No, it
I
ain't
know
nothing to play
firsthand.
with.
I know exactly what your daughter done been through because I've been through it myself. So
Like, and
don't.
she blaming me, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes she won't even talk to me. You know
Man,
what I'm saying? And I be
tough
going
work.
through that on a day-to-day basis with her, and all I can do is apologize.
Mm-hmm.
All I can do is say, I dropped the
We can
ball.
at McNeil. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? It's deep. Like, I dropped the ball, y'all. You know what I'm saying? With my baby. Like, don't nobody know I hurt.
They
I do
gotta get some
whatever
more.
I can because that's my baby. And I let a motherfucker in that I ain't know that was gonna prey on my child. So when you say some bullshit to me like that, I'll find you in the streets. I don't play about my baby.
Yeah,
Me, I can
that's
just
very
take it.
difficult.
But my daughter had a baby at fucking 13. What is you talking about? I've been a grandmother since I was 27. I didn't even know how to be, damn near how to be a mother, let alone a grandma. That's what I'm saying. I always had to work. I always had to take responsibility. I had my first baby at 15. Because I'm out here lost in the world. That's why I respect men so much, because at the end of the day, I didn't have no father to teach me, to show me. That's why I get mad when y'all argue, when y'all tear each other down. Just like with my females out here. We so much better together than we are apart. Every time.
Yeah, we are.
Like,
There's
what are we
strength in
doing?
numbers.
That's why I
Society.
don't let nobody around me that ain't positive. I don't care. We can resolve it with words, positivity, strength.
Love.
I needed people so
Love
bad
it.
in my life. Like, I needed it. Like, I breathe air. Because some days I be drowning. Because I be like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have did
Can't do
this.
that yourself either.
I know it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if it would have happened to me, I would have been able to digest it. But it happened to my daughter. I wasn't able to digest it the same. Because that's my responsibility.
Right.
And then I found out too late. And I'm sorry, I really don't believe in abortion, but I didn't want that for my child.
Yeah.
I didn't find out until she was freaking 6 months.
Damn.
She hiding the situation.
Damn.
She done told me a whole nother story, and come to find out, a sick motherfucker that was fucking 43 years old raped my daughter. This motherfucker supposed to be a family member, like somebody I can help me with my kids. And my dumbass ex, she leaving the fucking house. I'm working fucking night, day in and night, and she supposed to be there with the kids. This bitch running the street. Or who the fuck run around with pedophile on their back?
Right.
Like, they just don't do it. And my daughter got in the fucking middle of the crossfire. And this bitch, he 2 months ago, he got 67 years. The next day, my daughter tried to jump off a bridge.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep.
And she got 2 babies now. She got my grandbaby finna be 8 years old. My baby, the baby she just had, 1. I gotta do everything for this baby. She don't got no fucking father. She don't got no nothing. I gotta be the daddy. I gotta buy her everything she needs. I gotta help my daughter explain to her when she get older, you don't have no daddy.
Shit.
And a bitch would come on here and say some crazy ass shit to me like that. You don't understand what I go through, because I struggle with it.
Yeah.
Because who would want that for their child?
Nobody.
No, right.
Yep.
So don't play with my Smitty. I'm not that one. I'll give my life for my daughter. And now my daughter's not doing nothing with her life. Do y'all understand? My daughter she had 17 scholarships worth over $1.6 million, and she did not even graduate high school. I just had to take my savings. So as you know, I just had to take my savings. I'm broke. I be broke. That's why y'all understand I needed this. It was $2,000. My daughter ain't been paying her rent. But I can't leave my grandbabies and her out on the street. I take that money and give it to her. Now I'm struggling to put gas on my car. But I can't do nothing but be there for her, because she low. She's still 13. Even though she's 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, she be mistreating my grandbaby.
Baby.
But everybody tell me go to the people. That's not the solution. Them people gonna put my grandbaby in the system, and I'll probably never see her again. I can bring up all the evidence that I want, but the system don't work how you think it works. My
Nah.
grandbaby told me one day, she called me, and she like, Gigi, my stuff be itchy because I got to turn my drawers inside out. I said, what? Yeah, I
What?
got to, well, when I wear on one side, I got to turn around and put it on the other side.
What?
I say, your mama don't wash your clothes? Your mama don't, my grandbaby know how to make noodles. She's 7. One day she called me, she like, I had to eat spaghetti for lunch and breakfast. I said, what? My grandbaby, the fucking nigga she with, and I'm gonna keep it together because God know I have to stay strong every day. He made my grandbaby take her clothes off and whooped her with a belt in her underwear.
What?
In her underwear. And I drove my car and I went to freaking Aurora and I told him, either you gonna take me out or I'm gonna take you out. As long as you live, you better not never. But I can't, this is the thing that people don't understand. I can't tell my daughter don't be with this boy. Guess what's gonna happen? She gonna distance herself from me because she think this boy love her.
Yeah.
All I can do is give her advice. All I can do is keep calling, keep answering her call every time she calls. Keep picking her up every time she drop, every time she fall. Her house, y'all don't understand the stress I go through. I just went broke because I had to buy all my grandbaby school shit. Now my son, he turn around, he going to school. I had to figure it out how I'm gonna pay for his school stuff. So this today, I needed it like I breathe air.
Little bit. I want you to
All I
listen
do
to
is
me.
work.
Little bit. I want you to listen to me. Whatever that number is, I want you to calculate it. Write it down. We're gonna go get it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about it.
That's
Yes,
it.
sir. My
Yep.
family and y'all is my everything. I tune in every day.
Mm.
She go to counseling, Cash. It don't help when you lying to yourself. Counseling don't help until you want to be honest. My daughter lied. She say everything okay
Make
and she
sure
ain't
you
okay.
include. Make sure whatever number you come up with, you include her being able to start counseling and continue to go for at least a few weeks. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Write
got
the
you.
number down. Don't tell me it. We're gonna go get it though.
I got you.
That part.
Right.
I love
We'll be
y'all.
right.
Y'all don't understand. Like I be needing this live every day. Every day I want to get up, but I got to because I got to take care of my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't beg nothing from nobody. I
So
just
do I,
go to
little
work.
B. I gotta get up and take care of my family too. I feel it.
That.
Same. Listen, we here. I ain't going nowhere.
We
Go
are.
to work every
Yeah.
day.
I ain't going
We
nowhere.
here.
I ain't
Fact.
going nowhere.
I know y'all here. That's why I tune in no matter what, Joe. Like, it be so hard because I try my best with my daughter, but I feel like I failed because I couldn't be there. I couldn't be there every day. I had to work.
Yeah.
And when you gotta help somebody help you and they don't love your kid as much as you love your kid, this is what happens.
You gotta.
My
You gotta.
grandbaby, she gotta go to her his people house. My grandbaby called me crying one day. He's 7 now. Why his mama treat me that way? She let the other kids play and make me sit down. I said, what?
Wow.
Why she make you sit down? Cause she said I talk too much. My grandbaby say words like ridiculous. My grandbaby say I feel unloved. Gigi, can I come stay with you? But her mama won't give her to me because that's her crutch. That's her. She leaning on her baby. You grown, but I know my daughter hurting, so I have to
Yeah.
be compassionate.
Yeah.
Like she got mad with me because I told her you don't need no boyfriend. You need to focus on school because school gonna get you to where you need to be. And if school not where you want, what you want to train in, my daughter will work a job and quit a job within the same week. She quit a job one week and asked me for $100 to get her hair done. I said, she don't
What?
lost your mind. To ask me for anything. My money go to bills and helping you take care of your kids. She called me one day talking about, can you send me $6? I need some tampons. You need what? And you got a whole, what is he to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a
He
whole
to
man
provide
over
for
there.
you? You got a whole man. What are you doing with your life? Like, and then she got her father in her life, and he not nothing. This man literally lived 5 minutes away from his daughter and won't come see her. She got to
What?
beg him and call him. He'll tell her, oh, I'm finna go out with my buddies and drink. My daughter's so desperate at the time, she told me, can I go with you? What? Then he be promising my grandbaby he gonna come and he don't even come.
Mm.
My grandbaby crying. She like, can I come with you this weekend? And all I can tell her is I gotta work. I can't even see her the way I want to see it because I gotta work. And I'd be like, next time, and then I'd send a little money, for them to go get lunch or something. Because if I don't provide, she ain't have nothing. And I ain't even complaining about it because God know how strong I am. God know that my grandbaby need me no matter what.
Yeah.
So I just keep pushing. I just keep striving. And it's like you be knowing why you don't like a person. Like I never liked dude. He's sneaking with my daughter. This man so sick at what he do and how he do. This man sent me a video of him and my daughter having sex because he was mad. Because I told him he couldn't take her to prom. You sent a video of y'all having sex.
To a mother though, that's crazy.
To a mother though.
Mm-mm-mm.
He went and asked my sister, can he marry my daughter? Who asked somebody's sister? And me and my sister fell out for a little bit because I said, and what did you tell him? What did you tell him? What could you have possibly told this man that I would lie to you about? But because it ain't your daughter, because it's just your niece, you out here acting stupid and goofy in the streets. That, come on, man, you supposed to pass the information to me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even provide and take care of my daughter. So when y'all be having these discussions,
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. Like I'm trying to build my daughter to be my daughter beautiful. I'm trying to build her to be the best woman she can freaking be.
Amen.
And she just choosing to have nothing. I talk to her every day. What you gonna do today? I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. Well, let me help you. Let me help you. What do you need? You're freaking intelligent. You lost $1.7 million in scholarships. She could have went to any college she want. She graduate. She didn't even graduate, but she was supposed to graduate. All her life she had a 4.1, and then it just dropped to nothing. Cause you worried about what a boy doing, but he graduated. Why you didn't? You got 2 girls. I need you to be strong and show them that mama gonna do it.
It's heavy.
It's so hard, man. Like I just want her to be great. What's wrong with it? I just want her to be great. Whatever that takes, whatever she needs. And everybody around her be passive towards her and to her. It's okay that you don't work right now. No, it's not. Because she has no feeling of having her own. You know how that feel to have your own? When you get that check and your name at the top of it, when you get that deposit, you'll work for that. You didn't have to fuck, slip, dip, or nothing for it. It's yours. The boy don't even treat her right. Don't even take her nowhere. Because guess what? He don't got no job neither. So now y'all just over here slipping and dipping with nothing. What? Where did we do this at? We don't teach our kids to be great no more. My son, on the other hand, nigga's amazing. Do everything he's supposed to do. So I'm just lost. Cause it's like I just want her, and what is she showing her daughters? Her baby will be 2 in March. The baby already talking. The baby start walking at 7 months. She gonna be off the chain. The baby talk. She been talking since she been 9 months, mumbling words. She started forming words at 1. Tell me God ain't amazing. I pray every day. I just prayed yesterday. I woke up and I said, God, I'm tired, but I'm ready. And look what's happening today. I said, God, I don't know where you're going to take me, but open the doors and close the ones that I need to be closed.
Amen. Ooh, I got you.
I pray specific. God, my best friend. That's why I'm still sane. That's why I can get up every day and testify my story every day. I'm not ashamed because my daughter not where she supposed to be. I seek it and I speak it to build. And I'm trying to put amazing people around me so that when it's time for us to go up the mountain, I can show her several women. Not just one, not just me.
Yeah.
I could show her a JP. I could show her a Swaz. I could show her a Babe. I could show her a Queen, Cash Queen. We all been through it, but we gotta make it.
Yes.
I appreciate all of y'all because we all got a story, but we all have ever came, where we been, and where we want to go. And I still ain't even got there yet, but I know God got it for me.
Amen.
Every time I fall, He picked me up. I know that's gonna happen. I just want to be able to provide for my grandbaby where she don't got to worry about what she gonna eat. She ain't got to worry about who don't love her. I went and picked her up. She got in the car and she said, Gigi, is you gonna get mad if I tell you what's going on? I said, I'll never get mad at you. And the stuff she told me, y'all, it almost took me out. Because my grandbaby got an understanding of being mistreated and unloved at 7. Just imagine what she gonna be at 13. Because she can weed out who love her and who don't. Because from day one, I always just showed her love. She is amazing as a little girl. She want to befriend everybody. She asked me one time, why do boys don't like me, and why do girls treat me like they don't like me? I said, what? She said the boys don't like me, and the girls they whisper when I come around. She know what divorce is. She say, Melissa, dad and mama not together. Is that gonna happen to my mom and her boyfriend? I just want to have a loving family. I said, what? My grandbaby got an understanding for life at 7. She know when somebody mistreating her. And guess what she do? She still just love them. Because she just want the love back. And all I can do is say, yo, Gigi always got you. I asked my daughter several times, just let her come live with me. That's my baby. I love her. Show her. Don't tell her. Show her. I can call my daughter one day and 3 days later call them, and them kids still got the same clothes on. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to your kids? Your kids need you. I don't understand. And it's so hard. Because all I want to do is give her everything she needs, no matter what it is. Oh,
It's okay, little bit. It's okay.
Mhm.
You know that. Just continue to have the faith that you've been having.
Yes.
You're gonna be all right. You know,
yeah,
you're gonna be
I
all
just
right.
keep praying, man.
Try and get God in her life as before you try and do
Mhm.
anything else for her. Work on that.
I beat it in her head, but she mad at God because she think it's
Of
God's
course,
fault.
they always
You know what
are.
I'm
They
saying?
always
Oh,
are.
baby.
They always are. But that's something you're gonna have to work through, and you're gonna have to explain and be patient
Yeah.
and ask for the
Yeah.
Holy Spirit to assist.
Yeah.
You got to be patient, but God would correct all of that in a heartbeat. Everything that you looking to
Yeah.
change.